Thank you for being here tonight. We are Legends of Evantris, and we will see you in the mists. What does it mean to be human? And at what point of horrible twisting does an abomination lose its humanity, when all of its parts are still very much those of a human being? These are the kinds of philosophical questions no sane person should ever have to ponder. Yet here we are, and if you're asking me, there's nothing even close to human left in these minds of madness, flesh, and stink. Here's hoping that there's something left of our heroes when they shamble out into moonlight once more. If they ever do, that is. You've entered into this dark area of the cave, having just propelled yourself over a dark chasm, the rushing waters feeding all of Folsense from deep below. And as you make your way around the curve, what once had been the walls of the mine, still there, but now twisted and morphed into some horrific fleshcraft with bits of warts and hair and skin, pustules and tumors. And as you round the bend, your light catches on movement as you see 3 large flesh-crafted beings lumbering towards you. One of them appears to be multiple bodies fused together into some strange centipede abomination with only one torso and one head. Its eyes have been completely skinned over. Where eyes should be, there is now just flesh. Its mouth opens wide, and you watch a centipede spill out of the depths of its stomach. Immediately shambling behind him is a monstrosity that seems to be larger. Where the heads should have been from this other creature, they all seem to have morphed onto the torso and body of another. So many heads, all of them blank, skin-covered eyes, mouths agape, centipedes spilling forth out of them, and finally the last. All the other remnants of whatever these used to be, miners, citizens of Cyril, members of Foltis, it's hard to tell at this point, but this final abomination is a disgusting amalgamation of every body part that was left. And you remember the voice of Stenoga, the hag that you know to be somewhere deep within this mine, telling you that these are her children, and they are ready to play. I need you all to roll for initiative.
Oh, rock and roll, baby.
Oh, that'll be a natural 20 for old
Gotta give it up.
I would like to use a twist of dread on you, please.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. You can keep it.
No, you can't.
I know.
Please.
I know, but I'm gonna save those for something later.
Oh, come on, Nikki. I'm just so fast.
I'm so fast.
Gotta go fast.
20 to 25.
Oh, I didn't roll yet, and I'm
Well-
using my new dice. So
Well,
it
you
takes
didn't ask
time.
for 30. You didn't ask for 25 to 30.
Oh, it's got a 2.
26.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Is that a bard thing?
That's a lot of initiative.
Yeah, I
That is a
know.
lot of initiative.
Jack of all trades,
20 to
whatever it is.
25. Oh, sorry.
It is Jack of all trades.
I have to mute my phone. 15 to 20.
15.
18.
So your
19.
Graham,
Okay.
Lethicon.
Oh, this guy, 19. He's
You're 19?
19.
And Marius
He'd be above me.
is...
Fuck you, Lethica.
Fuck. Fuck.
Fuck you, Lethica. Oh, fuck
God.
you,
This is so hard. Okay.
Fuck you,
So Briggsy is 19.
Hey, everybody.
You were
Filthy.
17 or
You
18?
meant filthy
Okay,
cat.
18. What's your dex?
My dex?
Yeah. Then it's Sir Marius.
It's 16.
Wait,
Oh.
I fucked this up, didn't I?
No, no,
So
that's
it's
right.
Lethica?
Lethica goes after.
Oh, Briggsy's up here. Yeah.
There you go. Then Yorgrim, then Lethica, then
Then Sir Marius, and then Farron. That makes it easy.
Well, so then what
Okay.
would I get?
Do you need
I rolled
the
a 2.
full number of my dex or what
You
the
only got a
plus
6.
is?
Just what
because
your
our
dex
dex
number is.
16.
Is
Okay,
affected by
perfect. Then we are good.
Does that
Oh, yeah, no, we're disadvantaged.
we are? I don't think I could get worse.
Yes, so just as a reminder, everybody's body horrors, Jericho and Farron, you are fused together. So your speed is half and you are disadvantaged on dexterity checks and saving throws.
I retract my 26.
What are you now?
Ooh, that'll be a nice lucky 12.
Slides. Wait, you're not disadvantaged on initiative rolls, are you?
Initiative is a dexterity ability check.
Oh.
Thanks for keeping me honest, Farron. Every time I said you were holding me back, I never meant it.
If I heal one of them, would it affect the other person?
We will determine that in combat. But that's a great question.
Halvesies
I will
spread
think on
across.
it.
That'd be cool.
Spoiler alert.
If I stub my toe, does it feel
They explode into blood.
You could try.
Get fucked.
Oh, golly.
Briggsy, you are disadvantaged on all attack rolls because one of your arms has turned to jelly and lost all of its bones. Lethica, because your neck is elongated but also drooping disgustingly, attacks against you are disadvantage or at advantage. Marius, for every action and bonus action taken, you're going to take 1d4 necrotic damage because you were full of pussy, painful cysts.
pussy.
How can I forget?
And Mace, when you attack, you roll a d10, and on a 1, 2, 3, or 4, your arms are going to try and attack other
I
things
have
instead.
all my relevant dice in one section, boss.
This is fucked.
I wish there was like a way that you could put these into the D&D environment.
Oh,
Like, I could be
the
like,
body
yes,
horror
yes,
things?
Yeah, the conditions.
Yeah. I
they're like
should have
some
thought about that
conditions,
because I could have
probably.
put them in
you
there,
can go to
but
conditions, and at the bottom there's or the top. Oh, maybe not.
There might be like a
You can
custom-
do
You
like
can override your speed here.
we need an emote that says gross stream.
So I'm actually going to set my
This
override
stream
speed to
is
15.
nasty.
Let's click on your speed.
Do I need to set a throwing speed?
I'm gonna look at what the fuck?
Oh, you're gonna go. Go for it.
Do I get this? Oh, was there more to?
No, I was just gonna describe you walking in and let you know it was your turn, but this saves me my voice.
Do I feel like I would also be disadvantaged on the old chompy chomp?
Oh.
I will say no because it's affecting your arm and not your mouth.
Yeah, if that works.
There you go.
I'm barely. So I chuck the cutlass just behind me, and I'm gonna walk up to this one, I guess, and I'm just gonna say.
Let me know torso, heads, or flesh.
So that's-
this is heads.
So the torso is the centipede-looking one. The
Yep.
head one is all the heads, and then flesh is just everything else amalgamized together.
Yep.
Torso.
That just makes it easier for me,
You call them leftovers?
if you'd like to.
I'm going to walk up, and I'm just gonna bite it.
To which one?
2 heads.
Okay.
You're the grossest stuff with your mouth.
Yeah.
I still
Get
I was just gonna taste bad. Oh, that probably hits. That is
Since I'm dead ass last.
13 plus 8 is 21.
That hits.
Nice.
And it is 26.
And you attacked which one? Torso?
Heads.
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 That is 8 points of damage.
What does it taste like? I guess Rizzy would know.
Brixie can taste anything.
You can find out.
Probably give you a real good mouthfeel.
Yeah. Wow.
You move forward directly in front of them, and they all undulate and move their bodies facing towards you, very clearly interested in you. As you reach down and bite into them, all all of the heads lean back and begin to let out a horrific scream of pain, centipedes spilling out of their mouths. From this vantage point, you can actually see deep within them, and you can see that it is darkness all the way down, and there is an undulating mass in the stomach of this creature that they all seem to share.
Oh.
Gross.
What?
And
Wait,
is
they
there
share a stomach?
So this creature is like a big entity, and it's just filled with all of the heads that were taken off of the centipede torso, where all the torsos were taken together. So think about a mass of people, and they were all chopped up and split into 3 entities.
So it's literally like a huge mass of heads with like a bunch of like legs and arms like stitched to it. And that's my turn.
Who is in? I can't see very well because of the camera queen, so I just need to know who's in front of each one of them directly in front.
Probably closest to number 2, which is leftovers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to see the board too.
Is that good? You're lumping up. There you go.
No.
He was out.
Chonk busted through the gate.
Of course he did.
Fix that.
He's getting stronger.
He's getting
massive-
bigger.
He's getting
Becoming the juggernaut.
Crazy dude.
I'm Remy, bitch.
So who's in front of Torso?
That would be
Marius. Oh no.
No, I'm number 2. I'm in number front of number
Yorgrim.
2. So it's either you. Yeah, Torso is Yorgrim. You're in front of you and Lethic are in front of the heads, and then I'm in front of leftovers.
Yep.
Okay, I love that you're calling him leftovers. All right, so Torso is going to make both of his attacks against Yorgrim. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Does a 17 hit?
It does.
It does.
Yeah, but...
Because both hit,
Oh.
you are grappled.
No!
And
It gets worse.
And it's going to use its bonus action to squat on top of you, pinning you down. I need you to make a
What does it squat on me with?
its entire self.
So just a bunch of
It reaches out and grabs. It's a massive form, and it's
got
going to
18
pull you
months.
into it and twist and use its flesh, its stinking putrid flesh, to pin you down into the ground.
I don't like this.
You hear a muffled voice from inside. How do you like them grappled?
And at the end of your turn, you can attempt to get out from under it. The damage is going to be this.
I decapitate myself.
I actually just let it smother me.
I fall on my sword.
10 points of bludgeoning damage
For the first attack?
for both.
Oh, thank you.
Yorgrim. Oh, is one we're still attacking?
That was only one of them.
Yeah.
That was one of them. So Heads is going to do the same, attempt to do the same thing to Briggsy. And let's see, it got a 17.
Nope.
Wow. Okay, then neither one of them hits. Leftovers is going to get a natural 20 on Marius, but it is going to miss its other attack.
It just crits, and that's it. If you do anything, you take additional 4 damage.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Not bad.
But it smells like leftovers.
Every action I take, I'm taking fucking 1d4.
He's on a clock.
I'm gonna bleed out.
She's got him on a clock.
That's your turn. Or that's their turn. Yorgrim.
Yikes.
So what?
Yes, you're prone, grappled, and restrained.
Okay. That's, everyone's got to overcome something, you know what I mean?
What doesn't kill us?
Yeah, right. Is it like an action to try, or I'd like to try and get out of this predicament.
You can either use an action to do it now, or if you can do something under it, you can.
Yours is advantage on it. You can attack, so you can attack while you're just disadvantaged on the attack roll. And you said at the end of the turn.
At the end of his turn, he can roll to try and get out.
Oh, okay.
Just wait.
Okay.
Show him with your axe.
It's a shovel. It's a shovel. All right. Let me think. All right.
Your character.
So you can only fight against Torso because he's on
I
you.
feel the support of my team here. I feel really good about this.
Until next
combat.
time.
I think. Yeah. I'm just gonna melt away into my seat out of shock and embarrassment. I will activate the powers of the mists, and then just try and attack this thing. Try and get my shovel like between me and the 18 buds that are just sitting on top of me. Just trying to like, you know,
Imagine the
like,
smell.
yeah, I can. Yeah.
All of our sensory organs have been destroyed.
You get used to a shocking.
Wait, how do you know the title of my personal secret fanfiction? The 18 bucks.
All right. Those are very bad rolls. That's like,
This is pretty bad. It's unfortunate.
like a 9.
That misses.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Do I roll the D10 in case
You
the
do
arms
roll
want to attack
well.
the thing
Yeah,
that's
so
smothering
roll a
me?
d10.
Great.
Well, no, because
well, fuck.
nobody's AC is 9 or below, so they wouldn't be able to hit anyway.
Huh?
So it's to see if your arms would attack something. They still use your attack roll.
I have to land my attack.
Yeah,
then
and
you can
so
attack.
if
I
anybody
get it,
were
I
a
get it.
9, it could hit them, but it's not.
I thought it was
so.
like independent. I
No.
see.
Lethica.
Seeing these nightmare abominations in all directions and seeing how very much in danger we are for our lives, I will pull out my chakram and hold it on both sides, and you'll see a chakram of that looks like the full moon, or the new moon, a duplicate of sorts, and I will make one quick spinning action and launch it into the sky, into the air, creating a duplicate spiritual weapon of sorts.
Nice.
Damn, that's badass.
So that's my bonus action.
Very cool.
And I will first spend the slot to make sure that I'm doing resource management. Let's create a spiritual weapon. We'll just put that right there. And then I still have an action left. So I'll continue swinging around with my chakram, and I'll just go in for a hit on, I believe that's heads.
Okay.
Ooh, that was almost bad. Let's go for because I know how to attack things. I think it's going to be an 18, but just one moment.
18 hits.
That would be ideal. Actions. It is indeed an 18, and so that's going to be one of these. That's a fine amount of damage. 7 of the non-magical variety of slashing damage.
Crew, spiritual weapon includes an attack. He's summon it.
Oh, really?
Yep, crew, yeah.
Let us play your character. You suck at this.
Great. I will make that attack roll then.
Yeah, thank goodness we brought Virgil.
That definitely hits also if an 18 hits.
It does, yeah.
Right, this is a 19, so I know that it hits.
Oh, do you? What if his AC went up?
What if
Because
it's
you hit it?
alternating ACs?
Yeah.
That'd be sexy. I like that idea for a monster. And it'll do this amount of damage to it in the form of force. That's going to be 10 force damages as the new moon chakram slices down in a magical.
You watch as Lethica splits her blades and tosses one up into the air, and it's almost as if powered by her deity itself. It shoots down from the skies and rends the necks of some of the heads on this monstrous form, and you watch as they dangle limply, their throats severed. This thing is looking bloodied.
Oh.
Let's go.
I will speak out to the group and just be like, stay close by, stay near me.
Focus fire.
I don't know what's happening, but it's Marius' turn.
Marius.
Having been dealt this crushing blow by leftovers, I will raise my sword and shield and shout just at it and whoever's listening. As the right hand of Lathander, I will do my best to make sure no one dies today! And I will attack. I am going to use the Martyr of Lathander, taking 1d4 because of my curse, and 1d4 to make it a advantaged attack on leftovers. I take 5 points of damage total. And then I will make an advantage attack on Leftovers, adding 1d4 to my attack, plus 2d6. Let's go. Come on. Big old smite. I can't hit anything.
Twist it. Let's twist it.
God.
Twist it, yeah.
Twist it till we got him. We got him.
We need every hit in this fight.
Well, actually, 13 is not good enough, I assume.
13 is not
okay.
good enough.
Just wanted to check before we use the twist.
I think that's fair.
Fuck! It's a 14.
14 hits.
He's a big fella. I mean, he's like,
Thank you, chat. I know you big
I
time.
left the fuck before you. I'm like, fuck! 14 doesn't hit.
Alright, not bad. It's gonna be 9, 10, 11, 12, 19 points of damage.
damn.
Ah! Not bad. Oh, and then I take another d4 for attacking. Oh, yeah, I'm dying!
Yeah,
being
Marius,
such a
you
pussy.
you wipe some of the flesh and pus from your armor as this thing attempted to pull you into its fleshy mass. You wipe it off, and you see the golden radiance of Lathander shining through you as you raise your blade and let loose a ferocious attack, doing a significant amount of damage to this thing. It doesn't have mouths on it the way the other ones do, but the noise that its form makes, it sounds like something deep within is screaming in pain. Jericho.
I am going to look up at the, I guess, human centipede guy. What is he? Head? Or no?
Torso, heads, and flesh.
Torsos. And I'm gonna look at the head. I'm gonna look at his long body. I'll say, you don't get to bring friends. And I'm gonna cast Bane on all three of them. They must make a charisma saving throw.
Nice.
Torso gets a natural 1, so I'm going to use a twist of dread,
Oh!
and it will pass.
15, DC 15, charisma saving throw.
Heads is going to get a natural 5, so heads doesn't pass. I get a natural 19 for leftovers.
So heads is baned.
So heads is baned.
And then I'm going to say...
Thank you, chat.
And I'll just look at Marius and I'll just say, smiting evil by moonlight. I'm so nervous I forgot the rest of the words. I'm sorry. And then the bardic inspiration.
1d6?
Yep.
Oh, my d6s are already in there. Okay, I'll remember. 1d6.
Are these remains and amalgamations of humanoids?
Yes, they appear to be human, just human people.
Okay. So they would count as a humanoid.
No. The monster counts as an aberration.
Are you sure?
Yes.
that checks out.
They're made of humans, but no longer a humanoid.
Okay.
But thank you for checking with me, guys.
I would, you gotta ask these questions.
Now's the perfect opportunity to use hold 18 butts.
You never think that's gonna come up.
That's the sequel to my novel.
God. I am going to heads. Since it has so many heads, I'm going to extend my hand out towards heads, and kind of spores will go in their direction for poison spray.
Okay.
So it's con saving 15.
Towards heads.
Rolled a natural 13
Minus
plus
4. Minus D4.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate you.
Oh my god.
Okay, it fails.
Gosh, you sure are a big guy. And a big guy, and a big guy, and a big guy, and
Then
a
it will
big guy.
take 10 poison damage.
You let loose the spores, and you blow you blow them into this multitude of heads. It doesn't seem like it takes the damage that you would expect.
Noted. Okay.
Is that poison damage?
Mm-hmm.
Source instinct.
So that was a cantrip. Am I allowed? Does a cantrip take an action?
As if it says one action.
It is one action, but
Okay.
you can use a bonus action as a spell if you
Yeah.
care to.
If you have
Or
a
any other
bonus spell, like healing word, it's a bonus
Okay.
spell.
Yep.
Briggsy.
It's the one in front of me that looks weak. The
Yeah.
heads.
The Bane one.
Yep.
You're dumpstering this fuck.
I spit out some flesh and some eyeball and some centipede. One down.
And go in for more.
Please just die.
Yes!
Oh!
Big hit.
Max, that's a 6 plus 5 is what? 11.
Nice.
The only way Briggsy's gonna get out of here.
He's at 11
his
points
way
of
out.
damage. All right. You bite into it. You come mouth to mouth with one of these heads as you rip the jaw from one of it. You can hear the screaming all around you as all of these heads in unison scream out in pain. But it still lumbers forward. Torso is going to. It is on you, Yorgrim. So who else is next to Torso?
Marius.
It is going to turn towards Marius, and it is going to make both of its attacks against Marius. $16.
Blocked. Off the shield.
So it is going to miss both of its attacks. Heads is going to make its attacks against Briggsy with the lowest of 18.
Sword against one, the shield against the other.
Miss.
Highest of 20.
Yep.
So it's going to hit with one of them. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yep. It has a +5 to its damage, so I rolled high. And then Leftovers is going to turn towards Marius because that's who's directly in front of him as well, I believe, and make both of his attacks against Marius. I need another D20. That is 17.
I'm safely behind my shield.
That's fine. This one rolls like shit. I was trying to deceive you.
So I just put it down. So yeah, it's gonna miss both of its attacks.
Oh god.
I'm catching attack after attack on my shield. My shoulder is getting sore.
I was making a iron.
Yeah, that's its turn.
12s and 13s. Fuck.
Did it do anything to me? Like crushing me into the ground under
Oh,
classic.
no, not well. Now it will because it's the start of your turn. You are going to take because it is crushing you.
It's just doing the Halo teabag up and down.
Why do I like this?
You're going to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh, thank you.
and you are still restrained.
Thanks for noticing.
Thank you for reminding me.
Well, so can I? How do I try and get out of this situation?
You can roll a save at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay. I'll just roll to attack it. And it's a disadvantage if I'm grappled?
Disadvantage if
You
you're
could do it
restrained.
recklessly to cancel that out if you want.
I'll do it recklessly.
Bonus
Yeah, good head on your shoulders. You know what I mean?
Stab it in the butt.
Ooh.
Roll a d10, please.
Massive.
Oh, right.
That's like
4.
Okay.
Nothing in life is good.
Who is next to you
I'm
right now?
under this monster.
Briggsy
Right.
and Marius.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a d4. Odds are Briggsy, evens are Marius.
Wait, and who's next?
I
to
got a
what?
4, so it is Marius. So you're going to be making this attack on Marius. You watch as reaching out from under this thing, you see the arms that have formed out of Yorgrim's back snake out from under the flesh of this creature and begin to swipe away at Marius. Go ahead and kill your friend.
Okay.
It's a D12.
Yeah, do you want to roll
Wait,
one of my shitty
would you roll to
D20s?
hit?
24.
Okay, fuck.
Thanks, shitty luck. Oh, I knew you'd come through.
Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
8? And you're disadvantaged on attack rolls unless they're against me?
That I will say that effect doesn't trigger. It's just the damage.
Thank God. Alright, just 8 damage then, buddy.
Can't attack.
Oh, boy.
Lethica.
I look around to see how my friends are doing.
They look pretty horrible. You
Yeah.
see that two of them are fused together. Briggsy is literally feasting on the body of a horrible entity. Yorgrim is smashed beneath the form of one, and Marius appears to be bleeding profusely from beneath his armor.
Oh, I see the bleeding. I will...
It's extremely visible.
like tube of toothpaste.
And yes, Mace, you do get to make a save at the end of your turn.
Oh, cool. What? Yeah, just a D20.
Is it a strength save?
Yes.
You're advantaged.
Oh.
Because you're raging.
Gosh. Oh. Oh. Well.
No, when you put it like that.
That's pretty good.
Like a 19.
19 passes. You are able to, your arms, after swiping at Marius, doing significant amount of damage to your friend, they seem to shift their focus to help you as they lift up the form of this entity a little bit, just enough for you to pry yourself out from under him. You're still prone.
Kids, but arms.
Sorry, Lethica, you may continue.
No problem. I will turn and see that Marius is hurt. I cannot reach you, but the darkness is not ready for you just yet. And I will cast Sanctuary on you, which looks like a sort of a dark halo outline, almost like a cloak behind you. Moving forward, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must make a Wisdom saving throw against my DC or choose another target. So I'm just trying to ward against attacks hitting you.
Is there any? If I make any action, does that drop?
Nope, I just have to concentrate on it.
I think if he attacks, it drops.
Oh, it's not even concentration. Oh, if you make an attack, this isn't worth it at all.
I will let you, I've made that mistake as a cleric before too. I will let you change your action if you'd like
Sanctuary.
to.
Why did I take this fucking shit spell?
I don't take it on Iris anymore.
I'll say exactly what I just said, but instead I'll do Healing Word. Why
Thank
not?
fucking God.
Alright, it's Healbot time. And I'll also be doing my Spiritual Weapon with my bonus action, but in the meantime, you get an additional 9 points of healing.
That's huge.
And I will enjoy.
I rolled the lowest possible.
I will definitely hit on
God.
heads. I will hit with a 25,
That
and
hits.
that's going to be the force damage variety, 8 points of force damage. As it slices into him like a saw blade, just digging and spinning.
You watch as Lethica's spiritual chakram begins to slice into heads, and you see that this thing is barely holding on.
Oh. Okay.
Sir Marius.
Question before I make an
Sure.
action. It's no longer relevant, but it could be in the very near future. Do I roll the damage from
After
my...
you make your attack.
Thank God. Okay. Because I did them before. I would have died because I only have 1 hit point. I would not have been able to actually do anything.
After I attacked him.
It'd be like the
Take this!
Okay, so feeling the rejuvenating magics from my good friend Lethica, I will steel myself and look at this leftover creature and say, "Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one, not today!" And I redouble, and I'm going to strike this creature. I'm going to take 3 points of damage to do so, even though you said it's after. I'm still just going to do it there. Then I'm going to attack it and hope that 13, I hit. That's a 20 to hit. So that's going to be 2d4, 1d8. 2d6, 1d8, sorry. Big money. 11, 12, 13, 14. 21 points of damage. Cutting deep into this motherfucker.
Let us fucking go.
you make the motion to slice into this thing, and you all watch as the boils and the cysts covering Marius's flesh pop, and he is damp here. You see that it's mixed with pus and blood. It stings and burns, but you steady yourself. You know your mark, and you slice into leftovers, and it is struggling.
So am I. My breathing is very belabored, even though I am not a creature that needs to breathe.
Jericho.
Oh. I am going to... Oh, God, I'm so... Can I move with Farron? How does that work?
Well, you move half speed, and Farron's coming with you. That's how I'm rolling it.
I think that makes sense.
Sure.
Is that when she wants to move, she just drags him back?
You're coming back.
I'm gonna go this way. Go. Sorry, Farron. No, this way. No, not your other left.
It's just.
Was she within 10
Technical
feet
fire.
of one of these things?
Nope.
Okay.
No, she was 15. Ooh, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to look at Marius, and I will say, walking in the daylight, which is impressive because you're a vampire kind of fella, and I will cast Healing Word on you.
Oh, thank God.
For
Yes! Fuel me!
Words.
Yikes! Minimum. That'll be 6 points of healing.
I'll take it.
And then I
little point matters.
think I am going to look at this guy and I'll say I think we need a bigger doggy bag, and then I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on him.
On which one?
On
Leftovers, of course.
Okay.
That's pretty funny.
Intelligence saving throw, please.
What kind of damage does Mind Sliver do?
Psychic.
No, I mean like average.
Not a lot, but he does
Like 2.
the next saving throw that he makes before the end of my next turn
let
is
it happen.
disadvantaged. Or not disadvantaged. It's minus 1d4.
Okay.
Little mini bane.
Okay. So do your damage.
4 points of psychic damage.
All
There
right.
you go, you're right. You're right on the nose.
You cast Mind Sliver on leftovers, and it takes the damage, but this is not the monstrosity with the heads. There's no mind to sliver.
Gosh! That was ill-advised. That's my turn. And now I'm next to him.
Baron.
Right, I'm sorry.
Ooh, sorry,
So,
Farron.
Marius, how are you looking?
Both of my friends
Everybody heal Marius!
have helped. There are open lesions and wounds all over me. I'm bleeding. I'm looking real bad.
It's also got a dot on.
I'm not quite as bad as I was a couple seconds ago, but I'm bad.
Okay. I will look
I don't know if
out.
anybody's as bad as I am.
Unlikely.
Uh,
I'm feeling okay.
Yeah. I will look out towards Sir Marius. Oh wait. And I'm gonna
get there.
Oh yeah, I'm touching you. I'll reach my hand out to hit, even though his skin is disgusting and pussy and boily, and I'll say,
Are you moving?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm within reach of him. Now, thank you for dragging me.
Cute.
Bless you.
Thanks.
You only get one.
So I'll say, you're freaking me out now with
I'm
your
listening.
face.
I'm just listening.
Never mind. I will just heal you. I apologize.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say something like
You go to say something.
Touching the sick, you know. It's very
You go
noble.
to say something, and as you touch his flesh, one of the cysts pops and splatters all over your face. You choke back the feeling of revulsion, and you choose not to say anything as you heal him.
Well, he kept getting pied in the face. This entire dungeon is just like,
I should wear a mask. Ah, fuck my mind.
Was she healing before?
Ugh.
14.
Let's fucking go!
Pretty good.
Marius cannot be stopped!
Briggsy.
battery absorbing all of our magic.
Look over at
Heads.
Marius.
Oh.
Take Mr. Crossroads' blessing. My hand.
Aww.
Feel any better? It doesn't fucking do anything, does it? Guys.
Marius is very confused.
By a hit. I do 9 damage.
You bite into this entity that clearly only had 1 hit point left.
Oh, well.
And you rip into it at pulling heads out by stalks like roots that burrow down into this entity. And as you rip it open, it's almost like it comes apart at the seams, filled with hundreds of centipedes as they spill all over you and begin to skitter this way and that all across the cavern, burrowing into the ground. And so Heads is down.
And like a pinata, a bunch of superior healing potions pour out.
It's like a gusher.
Who is next to Torso?
Healing potions.
Yorgrim and then... no, wait. Yes, Yorgrim's the closest. And then me and Briggsy are kind of equidistant.
Okay, it's
after
going to
that.
go against Yorgrim again.
Can we change the lore from healing
It
potions
is going to hit with
discussions?
both.
Both?
Yep. So it is going to do its damage.
Okay, now Yorgrim's looking pretty bad.
13 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams
about it
into
down?
you. Because it hit with both, you are grappled. And
is
I
shit.
need you, and it is using its squatting pin as it climbs atop you and pins you to the ground. Once again, you'll have to make your strength saving throw, as this time Torso, all of the many torsos fused together are engulfing around you and just undulating until you are forced to the ground and pinning you there. It's pretty disgusting and it smells like armpits.
I'm getting cereal crushed by some huge friggin' guys. This is my face.
Who is leftovers next to?
Me.
Marius
Just
and Jericho.
you?
And Jericho. Slash Farron. Jaren.
I'm behind you.
Jared.
Still within 10 feet.
Who looks the weakest out of the three of you? Or who is the weakest out of the three of you?
Like to find weak
Who?
strength score.
In
Like
Strength?
HP or...
In
22
HP.
hit points.
Well, now I'm not... I am rejuvenated.
25 hit points. 22.
I
25.
was asking them, but thank you,
Oh,
Rich.
22.
You didn't
Okay,
do
so
that.
it's Jericho. So it is going to make its attacks against Jericho.
Oh gosh!
It is going to hit with both.
Oh,
Because you
gosh.
are together, both you and Farron are going to suffer the grapple and the pinned effect. But Farron will not take the damage. You will take
It's alright, I can save you.
13 points
I'm feeling
of
strong
bludgeoning
now.
damage as you watch as leftovers, using all of the bits and pieces of flesh that it is amalgamized into itself, as it consumes Farron and Jericho and pins them to the ground.
Was it the doggy bag comment? I apologize.
And that's their turns. Yorgrim,
I will roll to attack the monstrosity.
you're
There's
at
no-
disadvantage because
Well, I'll
you're...
recklessly attack
Okay.
it. Alright, so I'm just at normal advantage. Or just
You're
normal.
just under this huge sack of flesh being like,
No.
Oh,
Big money.
So,
Roll a D10, please.
Don't hit Marius. This is gonna be so embarrassing if I max damage me.
Oh.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, 7's fine. And you're fighting leftovers? Because he's...
Whichever one's serial crush me.
Oh,
I'll
torso.
just friggin'
Torsos.
die.
Torso.
Yeah,
That's many
torsos.
butts.
Torsos.
How many busts do you have?
Oh, Farron, you would take half the amount of damage that Jericho just took, by the way.
What'd you take?
13, so you did 6.
I just kind of flail
Gosh.
wildly or try and get an angle with my shovel to like pierce into it a little bit and say, "Get off me!" And stab up into it, and it'll take 10 points of
Nice.
damage, and it is at disadvantage if it attacks anyone but me.
Okay. It probably won't try to.
Oh, roll your save.
You are able to find purchase beneath one of its many armpits and doing a bit of damage to it, but up until this point, Torso has been completely unharmed.
I rolled a 20 for my
You are
save
able
that I-
to, while it rears back in pain, you're able to find a moment to squeeze out from under it. You're still prone on the ground, but you are no longer pinned.
My arms Doc Ock me out from under it.
There you
Just
go.
Push back.
Lethica.
Yorgrim, how are you feeling?
Not great.
Let me think about it for a minute.
Oh,
Bad.
I was gonna say something stoic, but really it's just not good.
Don't die! And I cast Healing Word. And so you will enjoy
Oh my god.
8 of the healing
Nice.
points. And then I will
Big heals.
move my spiritual weapon with pure faith alone over to the very same 18 butts, and I will attack all 18 of them with a 22 to hit
Doing some
On
work.
which one?
Spiritual weapon. I missed the way.
On which one?
on
Torso.
Torso or flesh? Or
on Centipede McGee over
Okay.
there, and he takes 10 points of acid damage.
Well, it's nice to be able to like move and heal
Yep.
and like do a
You
little
just
bit
heal,
of
and
both.
Then
you
it's
know?
not concentration.
That's
Well,
my
like
that's my
Saranax's
favorite
spiritual
thing on
dagger.
Iris is you just throw it down and then you focus on everybody else, and then you don't feel like you're not contributing to the fight.
The damage is significant.
Yeah,
It's
especially
Is the
cast at
thing
higher
healing
levels.
us
Yeah.
that's like flying like the
No,
moon?
it's just
No.
doing damage.
No, it's like a
She's
saw
healing
blade
us, though.
that's just like slicing into things and like whipping around in a really cool manner.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
your blade
It's
is
very
easily
cool.
able to slice into Torso. You watch as it severs some of the arms. It flails around trying to keep its balance, and that is your
Thank
turn,
you, Shara.
He's light.
Marius.
I see leftovers grab my friends and I say, "Let them go!" as I redouble and make another attack.
Oh, that would be appreciated.
I miss.
You
It's a
do.
natural one.
That is a miss.
I
Thank
killed my
you.
friends.
No.
Jericho.
All your pustules explode at once.
These dice are fucking me in the bum hole.
I am going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am going to look up, and I will say, "Oh gosh, I'm a fresh out of leftovers jokes, but I'll still try to get into your brain. Oh no, you don't have a brain." Eh. And I'm gonna make a disadvantage sickle attack on him. I miss.
Join the club.
Can you?
You do. You can make your save.
Oh, thank
Strength save.
you. I miss. I fail. Oh, Carl, I'm sorry I'm so weak, Farron. I don't have even people told me to work out, but I don't have any muscle.
Just stop talking.
Talking is all I know.
Baron, it is your turn.
I will start to glow blue at the fingertips, and my nasty nails will lengthen a bit, and I will scratch out with my primal savagery at leftovers.
Are you at disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yep.
That would have been 18.
This is gonna be 20.
Oof, duh. 12.
12 misses.
Yikes.
Shitty dick.
You can now make a save to try and get you both out.
Well, that's kind of nice.
You are firmly pinned beneath leftovers. Briggsy.
What am I looking at? Oh, what we call gummy fill.
How many times have you bitten into them?
Twice.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll turn to which one looks weaker?
Leftovers.
Yeah, he's rolling.
He took one attack.
Which one's
He got
leftovers?
one shot
Leftovers the
left.
one I've been attacking. Number
And
2.
Lethica hit
Is
Torso
that
as
the
well.
other one from me?
Yes.
And then
The one that looks
Torso's
like
the
he's
Closer to you.
I'm gonna stumble over here and I'll say,
Yeah, you can finish him off. You can do it. I believe in you.
I don't have the stomach for this. But here it goes, and I'm gonna chomp in for a bite attack. Natural 20.
Let's go.
I'm going to use my
No!
Twist of Dread. I'd like you to re-roll that natural 20.
Another natural 20. Let's go.
Just 2 in a row.
Let it be faded. Yeah, still good.
Still hits.
Still is.
Okay.
7 points of.
He had 6 points of health
Yes!
left.
Well done.
But I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you bite into this thing, coming into contact, gums, flesh to this horrible mass. You feel change overcome you as you bite into this
Can I
thing,
twist
as
this?
you attempt to shrug this off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You are able to rend the semblance of life from leftovers, but you feel
Natural 20.
okay. So what's the number?
Oh God!
Should be okay.
Not bad. 23.
Okay.
That passes.
Okay.
But you imagine that it will get harder and harder to shrug off the more and more you attempt to come into that kind of contact with these entities.
If I can use like my bonus action or for anything or like free object interaction or whatever, I want to try to like help push the flesh off of Jaren.
I think there might be a way to do that. Yeah, it would be your action to try and do that.
Yeah, that's
So I will say you do move towards it. You step
trying.
through the form of leftovers that you
Obviously,
just bit into, the centipede spilling from the gash that you had ripped out of it. You squash them as you walk towards it and attempt to heave, and you're trying to help.
he's dead, but that's all I got.
Torso is on top of the two of you, but it can only attack your Grim.
Well, it's just disadvantage on it.
It's gonna attack your Grim.
Oh, his body is on top of us.
I know.
That's right.
Torso is?
No,
Oh.
it's leftovers.
Flesh.
Oh, leftovers.
Oh.
Well, at least. Oh, thank you, Brixie.
14.
Gorge.
14 would miss.
A lot of centipedes.
You know what? I've got a lot of twists of fate.
Good.
I am re-rolling these dice.
Yeah, let him rip.
Yeah, let it rip.
All right. What is your AC is 18, right?
17, actually.
Okay, well then they both hit.
I'm back under the monster. Out
Every
we
time
go, in we go.
15 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams into you. And then you feel as it pulls you into it, and you feel like it should not be able to do what it's doing, but it's pushing you down. You are now prone alongside Jaren as it is squatting atop the both of you. There doesn't appear to be room for anyone else, but all three of you are firmly
Hey, guys.
ensconced beneath this creature.
Well, ours is dead.
Oh, you were under
We're under the
leftovers.
corpse.
We're under leftovers.
Oh, then never
I'm
mind.
covered in centipedes. Hey,
You're alone under torso.
Hey, Farron's behind me. You can see her hoof is kind of attached to my wrist.
Sorry, I misunderstood. So yes, you easily could have cleared leftovers from your friends.
Yeah,
I thought
trying
they
to
were
be
under
more
the live
rogue. Yeah, I
one.
wasn't trying to do anything.
Well, shit. Oh,
yeah.
my
It's your
turn.
turn.
All right. Well, here we go. I'll try and attack you recklessly.
Okay. How many more
oh.
reckless attacks can you do?
I think it's just permanent. I think it's just
As
a
much
thing.
as you want?
Yeah, I don't have. It's not like a.
The trade-off is that then he's advantage.
You actually would have been advantaged on the attacks against me though. So you hit both, but if you like natural 21, if you want to roll.
Well, then
Just
I don't
hits.
have to get rid of my twists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that's also correct.
Feature.
Peace.
So just take the twist back.
I did. I just took them.
You just get those hits for free.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's cool. Well, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Big money.
18, I believe.
Yes, that hits.
Ooh.
Isn't it D10 time?
Oh, you started your turn under it. So, and you started. Did either one of you start your turn?
No, I think
Farron did. Farron
Oh.
started her turn under it because you were the one that got them under there. So, Farron, you do have to take some damage real quick. You're gonna take 11 points of bludgeoning
Do
damage.
I take half of that?
And you will take half of
Oh,
that.
gosh. Why did I
And then
ask?
you will take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. But then you may continue your turn.
Thanks for the follow, J. Cool Soldier.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you, J. Cool Soldier.
Okay, so 18.
That hits.
I'll roll my d10 to see if I kill Marius. Oh, 9?
Even if
Oh,
you
yeah,
hit me,
Yeah.
even if you hit me, I'm good.
Yeah, you got like 30 points of healing.
Yeah, I'm good.
And the classic 1 roll on my d12. You have 11 other numbers, you know. That will take 8 points of damage.
All right.
That's doing pretty good.
Just put you away.
It takes the damage. It still seems to be holding strong. It shifts its weight atop you, pinning you further into the fleshy floor. You feel hair tickle the underside of your chin.
That's kind of nice, actually. Also, ghoulish, like, specters of my ancestors would come out from under it as it's crushing me, and just kind of, like, wrap around and, like, woo, you can only attack your room kind of deal.
Right.
And you'd be disadvantaged on any attacks against anyone with me, once again.
Don't worry, you're my target.
But you are advantaged on attacks against me, is the good news.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh,
Lethica.
no.
Yeah, I'll just attack. Let's bring it down. And I will first use my action to Toll the Dead. So it needs to make a... that's probably a bad idea, but it's already done. Wisdom saving throw, DC is...
Does a 6 pass?
It does not pass, so it's going to take... and because it's already injured, I believe that it will enjoy the
Yes.
D10 quality. Let's go for
I think
max
it's D12,
damage.
isn't
That'd
it?
be my favorite. Thank you kindly.
Isn't it D12?
It
Why
is.
can't you do
Oh,
that?
it is a D12. Let's go for max
Shit.
damage, I said again loudly.
Damn.
It was really close. It was really
You only
close.
dropped 1 point.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Why can't you do that?
9 necrotic damage, which is almost certainly not going to do the regular amount. But then, from behind, my blade will whiz back in and continue to slice in nastily. Let's make an attack roll there. Woo! That was a little crazy.
big
That's
money.
going to be 25 to hit, and
That
so
hits.
it's going to enjoy.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Slaying.
12
rolling.
12 force damage.
Okay. You let out a loud gong that reverberates and echoes throughout the cavernous hallways of this place. Torso rears back in pain, apparently taking the full amount of damage as your blade slides in and slices through it. It severs it in half, almost. You watch as the torso flops over, held on by just a small bit of sinew and flesh. As the arms continue to lash out at you, it is still alive.
For flavor, the gong sound is like the sorrowful sound of a chapel bell at night.
Beautiful. And you've heard that the night the orphans burned. Now it is Marius's turn.
Seeing what
Memories.
Lethica has done, I go for that little bit that just being hung on by whatever magics are holding it together. I've got you!
Guess, Bill.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Okay. Please roll your damage.
Yep.
Thank you.
I will take, God, X fucking damage
Those are
again.
some good D4s.
But it won't do
It's
that. when you
literally
need
been like
it.
3 in a row max damage.
Do you do
21 points
Do you
of damage.
do 1 damage?
21.
So you did at least 1 damage.
I did at least one.
Yeah.
By Lavender!
you take your blade as it glows with this heavenly radiance. You let the blade fall with the weight of the hilt, and it slices straight through that small piece of flesh, splitting this entity in two. And as the top portion thuds against the ground, it almost sinks in, and from both of the severed ends, you watch as hundreds of centipedes begin to spill out from within them.
Is everyone all right?
On the count of 3, we'll heave, Farron. 1, 2, on 3, not 3 go, okay? 1, 2, you didn't say affirmative.
Affirmative.
1, 2, 3, ugh! Gosh, we moved him like 3 inches.
The spiritual weapon still spinning in the air after dealing a nearly fatal blow to Butts. Returns to my hand. Even though it's force magic, I get to keep it for another 50 seconds or however long. So I'll just Captain Avenger style catch it and just have both of my chakram and my new moon blade at the ready, looking around to see if there's any additional danger.
Captain
You
America,
roll a
don't
perception
let
check
that
for me,
go.
please.
I don't mean to mention it.
Captain Avenger, my favorite.
It's Captain America.
I know how much you love cape shit.
It's okay.
I figured I'd say that just for
just
you.
so you know. I knew you knew what it was, but I didn't want you to embarrass yourself.
12.
You listen and you don't hear anything that sounds similar to what these entities are. It's quiet, almost eerily quiet. As the fight dies down, what you're met with is the sound of your heavy breathing, slight groans of pain. But other than that, all else seems to be quiet.
I've got straw spilling out of my my clothes. I'm trying to patch it up.
It's terrible.
So do you.
I'll
Oh, of course, you're actually not wounded. That's how you normally look.
Read the room. Well done.
I'm biting my tongue off. I think I'm not gonna make it.
I'm gonna just poke my finger like right in his forehead and just dunk
No.
and
Oh.
cure wounds. And will it apply to both of us?
Ooh.
Roll the damage, or roll the healing.
Oh.
Roll for damage.
We should
Create wounds.
Ooh.
That sounded fun. That's pretty good.
14 plus 19.
That's pretty darn good.
14 plus 19.
No, total
19.
plus 5.
Oh,
19 total.
Plus 5.
Jericho will take the full amount. You will take half.
So 19?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That reminds me of a joke. What has 50 legs and can't walk? Half a centipede. I point to.
Yorgrim laughs from under the corpse.
We're all alive, but I need a rest.
I'm gonna walk over to this mine cart over here and lean up against it while I'm cleaning my blade.
Oh, that hurt
hits
me.
hits the mine cart.
Oh,
Leans
Jesus.
straight into it.
I'm gonna lean up against it while I'm cleaning off my blade and trying to check my wounds, which seem to just not close no matter how much healing I'm receiving.
You alright? You need a handkerchief?
I've been better.
I hand
This
him
is-
a dirty bindle.
I'm not
Rag.
sure that this will even help, and I'm gonna use it to try to soak up some of the blood and pus that was running down my face.
That's disgusting.
And it is at this time that you hear the rustling off on one of the sides of the walls, and you see the form of a centipede with human hands and a humanoid face as it crawls out and leaps through another portion of the wall. And where this entity disappeared, who you know to be Slippery Oswald, where he disappeared, you begin to see that same tumor forming. And as it reaches its largest point where it looks like it's about to pop, you can see the white form of the head appear and then change into that of a horrific, haggish mouth.
You've made it so deep. My poor children will have to be remade. With your parts next.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes, I would.
You're nothing compared to your sister in the
And
city.
now. Now I'm all that's left.
Well,
Come find me. But you better hurry. For this mine will take you quicker than I can.
I mean, we got all the time in the world. We got no reason to rush.
Yes, I like the way you think.
Anyway, your sister's more powerful than you are in the city. You know what I'm talking about.
You watch as the mouth of the tumor, or in this, it now looks more like a cyst, as it once again turns back into what looks like the head of the cyst as it opens and launches a hot glob of bloody pus directly at you. I'm gonna see if it hits. It will hit, and you are going to take 8 points of poison damage.
Jesus. That's no
Ah.
joke.
Oh, you know, your sister, the Archbishop, could do way better than that.
You hear no words. This cyst, pus, abscess thing is once again deflating and fading from view. Her words still ringing out in your ears, though, that you better hurry or this mine will take you faster than she can.
Valiant
What
effort,
on earth
Pixie.
could she possibly mean by that?
Valiant effort. Are you all right?
I tried.
Is it gone?
It's gone. I don't know why you don't try and talk to her and you just insult her. I wonder what kind of information you could get if you'd stop being that way.
I'm just trying to be, pit them against each other. Play to their hubris,
I like what you were doing there, Briggsy. That was mighty clever.
No, man, it was worth a shot. I just...
And I need you all to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, well done.
Yeah,
What
crushed
a natural 20.
Crushed it.
Oh, I did okay.
And so what's your
23.
number? Okay, thank you.
17.
21.
19.
How do I feel about a 15?
Not good.
Is that...
Let's twist that.
Alright, I'll twist it.
Then can I also enjoy it?
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Not you.
Thank you.
There we go.
It got worse. It got worse.
Who rolled a 20 or below?
Fuck.
Farron, Jericho, you feel your bodies begin to meld together even more. You imagine that though your speed hasn't decreased anymore, that there are additional things that you are going to suffer because you are slowly becoming one.
Eventually, we'll be able to save the money on food.
And clothes.
You don't eat.
The rest of you, I need to roll a d6 for me, please.
Goodness.
2.
4.
1.
Marius, I need you to roll a d4. Derek, you are odds, Mace, you are evens.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Are we gonna juice up?
Yep. Even.
Suck me in. The arms.
You feel yourself almost magnetically pulled to your Grim, and you see as the arms on his back reach toward you and grab you as you begin to form into each other. You still remain with the same ones that you had previously. Your arms are still there. You still are covered in cysts. You're now covered in more. You're covered in cysts partially, but you are also fused together, so your speed is halved and you're disadvantaged on dexterity checks and saving throws. What was your second one that you got?
2.
You feel as the arm that's holding that half of your chakram, that spiritual weapon, goes limp as the bones in your arm completely disappear. You are disadvantaged on attack rolls.
High five.
Oh, no, we missed. Hold on.
Well, Farron's got me feeling a little bit better, thank you. I apologize for being a rude kind of fella. I think your antler speared my hat now. I can't. Oh, I'm getting
Heads are
caught.
kinda, like awkwardly caught on each other.
Damn it! This is what she meant! We can't stay here!
We have to rest or we're gonna die.
We're going to die either way.
I think we're gonna die for sure if we don't fucking rest.
I would say you could imagine that you have, it's probably been a couple of hours since you were affected by this sort of magic before. You imagine you probably have a couple of hours before it would ramp up. You wouldn't be able to take more than a short rest is what I will say. And I would, because of how this has worked, you would be well aware that it hasn't seemed like it's been coming quicker and quicker, but that it's roughly every couple of hours you are. Or if you do something stupid, like start eating giant, disgusting flesh abominations.
But this one tastes like turkey.
I'd like to eat the leftovers.
It's
Is anyone going to eat that? Yorgrim, just please try to sit down with me here. I need a minute.
Okay.
Wouldn't it if we maybe Farron and I each fused with one of you, then we'd be like half strong. But now we're double weak and y'all are double strong. It doesn't seem quite fair, does it?
It doesn't.
It's all right if we can just keep this up and get some rest. Quick rest, and then we finish her off. We can fix this. Yorgrim and I are not beyond fighting yet. We can do this. We can work together.
The curse progresses, clearly. But we need time.
I don't like the idea of resting, around these, just mounds of flesh. There's centipedes in the last room, and who knows what the fuck's in the next room. Are we just fine just hanging out here?
The whole mine is totally fucked. Where are we going to go?
Oh, no.
He's right. We don't have a choice.
Just sit by the walls where it is less dirty and let's take a breather.
Well, I've been noodling on a song the whole time we were in here.
Do you really think now is an appropriate time?
Well, given the powers of how music warps the weave, yes, it's the most appropriate time as I use Song of Rest.
All right, I apologize. I'm a little on edge.
Lethica, my plucking arm is even more into your haunch there.
That's Farron, but that's fine.
I mean Farron. Gosh, my brain. That I don't
Oh, way to get out of my head.
This is why you don't have any friends, boy.
Oh, you're right. That's what Virgil says. And everything else about me. Can you just pick this as one string over and over again? And I'll make it work? Now this is a little inappropriate given how kindly all of them night folk were. But it hasn't left my mind. So I'm just gonna sing it. And I don't know, I mean, they were probably about only half mares, but anyways. Twisted and fleshy and all around messy, nude aberrations with nightmares to share. All through the forest they scream out in chorus, clomping around as their neighs fill the air. Scary mares, groaning here and there and everywhere. Body horror that's beyond compare. They're the scary mares. They're the scary mares.
I throw up on Yorgrim's shoes.
That was amazing, Mike.
Well done.
That was not bad.
I feel
a little
more rested.
disrespectful, but I mean...
Well, I don't know if they were. I don't know if. I mean, they were probably 50-50 mares and stallions. I don't know.
What is the?
Yeah, what does that
What do we
do?
get?
Yeah, what happens
You roll
mechanically?
if you use a hit
D6.
die, you roll an extra. Extra 1d6.
For each hit dice or just total?
Yeah.
For each
No. Just if you use it all.
You get 1d6.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a short rest. Oh, not a long rest. Whoops. Not want to do that.
Whoops.
How many hit dice do I have?
19. That's pretty good.
And you add the plus to every hit die you roll,
Yep.
right?
Your con mod.
Including the d6 or not including the
No.
d6?
No.
19. Yeah, I'm gonna full heal off of 2
So
hit
that
dice.
would
That's not
be-
bad.
Con mod, that'll be 5.
All right, and I saved a couple of saved a couple of spell slots, so hopefully this will be all right here.
I gotta do all of that. Okay.
They are the scary bears.
They're the. I mean, the context is.
A little frightening.
Okay, I'm max health.
The hell?
Short rest. There's 2 hit dice.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
For the long rest or short rest? Not long. We're dead.
I just basically do refrain after refrain of scary bears. And all the horror
The entire time.
for the entire hour.
Yeah.
I've basically thought of it the second I saw them poor horse folk, but I thought it was poor timing.
Well, I mean, it was very. I don't know. At least they're in your memory.
They will live on in our memories.
Yes, they will.
I don't think I'll ever forget him.
Yorgrim, whatever we face next, you and I are gonna have to coordinate, alright? We're gonna have to make our strikes sure, and probably on the same target. The sooner we kill this horrific creature, the sooner we can go back to being normal, and hopefully fixing all of this. But it's gonna take some coordination and teamwork. Alright?
I think we'll be fine. The only thing that worries me is you being so close with these arms.
Right. Well, I still have use of my shield on for now, and hopefully it'll be enough. We'll deal with that bridge when we cross it, I suppose. Or cross that bridge when we get there. Whatever the saying may be.
Take it as it comes.
Right.
The 6 of you spend the hour listening to Jericho singing Scary Mares and finding some solace in the quiet. As aside from the skittering centipedes that occasionally make their way this way or that, you are unbothered for this entire portion.
Gosh.
And you feel not well, but better as the hour slowly comes to a close.
I think we better get going again.
Yes, I think we've spent a long enough time in this room, and I worry we may be affected by its magics once again.
Right.
Oh, well, let's go, I guess. Onward.
And I'll kind of try to get up with one arm.
Okay, fair enough. On 3. 1, 2,
So,
3. Okay. I think we're good. And we proceed.
All right.
I think our
It has to be us.
Should be us, probably.
Glorious.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, because you're also attached now.
You all get to your feet and dust yourselves off as you begin to make your way deeper into this mine, knowing what Stenoga said is probably true. She is waiting for you. She's from what she said, the last thing left. But as you begin to make your way through, though there don't seem to be any creatures that come into your path, the walls and the space are changing, becoming less and less like a mine and more like flesh, like creature. And as you walk into the next hallway, you are immediately repulsed by the smell of body odor. This room reeks far more than you had experienced previously. You're in the hallway that leads up to that space. And Jericho, do you have your lights out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got pumpkins.
As the pumpkins dance around and illuminate this place, you see that the walls, the hallway walls, are coated in long putrid tongues covered in slime. They lash out at you, wriggle about, suck into the wall with a sickening slurp, and reappear with a pop. I need you all to roll a Constitution saving throw for me,
Oh,
please.
there's like no way I can pass this one. If it's going up in DC, I physically don't think I can roll high enough.
No way.
Nah, I fail.
There's no
I'm not even. It's not worth using a twist.
This is different than the other ones.
I got a 6.
19.
I don't think it's worth
What do
twisting.
we think? No?
I
Not worth
personally, not for me. I only have +3.
it? So do I, but
I'm not proficient in con. I don't think it's worth it.
Use it.
Unless you guys think it is. I don't.
I think it is. I think
You
it
want me-
is.
you want me to try
yeah,
using
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm twisting.
Thank you, chat.
This
for
is not the
thank you,
same.
chat.
This is not on the body horde table that slooped you together.
Right.
So this is different.
Fuck! I got a 6 again.
did
It
you
was
take
faded.
a twist out for me?
Nope.
Take one out for me as well.
Thank you.
Was that for Rich?
That was
That
for
was
me.
Andy's.
That was for Kelsey. This one's for Rich. And then I was fated to roll 2 6s.
Thank you for the twist, chat.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, okay.
Boop, 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 boop.
What did everyone else get? 10 or anyone aside from Andy get 10 or below?
Jesus. I can't catch a break.
21.
20.
18.
Marius.
Yeah.
Everyone else is able to shrug off the effects of what's happening, but you feel the tongue slide up along your pustulant arm.
She's not.
And as you do, you hear in your mind,
You'll be mine. You're the one I want the most. And don't you taste delicious? Come to Mother.
No. No. Well, where are you? Show yourself.
Hey, are you
Deeper
okay?
and deeper in you'll go.
I can hear her.
Oh, I don't need her.
She's in my mind. I can hear her.
Oh, I've been there.
We have to kill her.
What's she saying?
Those good little witches thought they could stop my plague. Their folly is their own.
She thinks she's going to claim me. She's mentioning good witches. Trying to stop her.
The only good witch is the dead witch. Tell her I said that.
That's right. The only good witch is a dead witch. Jericho says that.
Come closer to the walls. Let me taste you.
Do I feel compelled? No! I will never!
Do you need help, Yorgrim?
and the rest of you just watch as Marius, while entwined with Yorgrim, is lashing out and saying these things, but you hear nothing. All you hear is silence.
The last thing I do, you will die! With my last drawn breath, I will kill you!
It's gonna be alright. Don't let it get to you. We just push forward.
I'm losing it. We have to move.
I would take hold. Well, that's super awkward, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna take hold of like the other side of you that's not fused and like try to steady you.
You begin to fuse into Marius. I'm just kidding.
We're a quartet.
We'll be like this forever together as friends.
One arm reaches out and wraps around everybody.
It's like a nightmare Wizard of Oz party.
You already got a scarecrow.
No, I have to remain positive. I must. We can do this. We can focus and we can do this. Avoid negativity. Nurture life. We can do this.
We will strike her down.
Right.
Just stay steady.
Right.
And you continue?
Yep, we continue.
You make your way through this hallway of tongues, and you find yourselves in a larger open room. Yeah, you can continue out. You can move the
This
paper. And there is a mass in the very center. That red portion goes from floor to ceiling. And you find that there is a split. You, at this point, have to make a decision. Do you go left or do you go right?
Great question.
I'd like to cast my pumpkins down one side and then the next.
You do that, and you can see that the walls are moving and writhing, but they don't seem to look any different.
And it goes. You said it's floor to ceiling.
Yes, so essentially
It's
there
like
is.
connected.
It would be a large cavern if there wasn't something in the middle that's forcing you to take a path.
I see.
And I would say you wouldn't be able to see that it clearly ends up in the same place, but
I see.
Gosh.
Gosh. What do you think? Left or right?
I would propose we flip a coin.
Horrors await down every corridor here.
My vote is left.
All right, I don't have a preference, so left works for me.
I just have a feeling.
playing my JRPGs, I always go left first, so that sounds like an appropriate choice.
A what? I think we go left.
You begin to make your way down the left pathway, and at first, you notice nothing aside from the strange movement of the walls around you. And then you see these large holes begin to open up at your feet and along the walls. And similar to the room before you, fleshy bits begin to emerge, but they're not tongues. They're large, big toes, gigantic toes, coming up out of the floor, out of the ceiling. The entire area is filled with the smell of foot stink.
We picked right.
Of rotting, disgusting stink. I need you all to make an athletics check. As all of a sudden, the toes begin to whip and try and pin you down into the floor.
Athletics is strength. So.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
it is.
We're okay on strength.
Mm-hmm.
We picked right.
It's gonna turn into one
No,
of
we
those
didn't.
toe fungus commercials where the
Boom!
animated little creatures
24.
go up to the toenail and lift it up like a car hood. Jump inside.
Yeah.
Pulls you out.
I would love one of them twisticles.
Yep.
That's cool.
Twisticle.
Thank you, chat.
Ooh, oh, there we go.
I'm a level
Thank
13
you.
ride.
17.
Oh, no, that wasn't better. What did everyone get?
You might be toad.
13, 10,
13,
17.
15. 15.
Lethica, Briggsy, and Farron and Jericho, because you are combined, you watch Marius and Yorgrim as 4 of your compatriots are slammed to the ground beneath the weight of these gigantic big toes. The scent of foot stink, of athlete's foot, is so strong that it is almost, you feel like, you feel the blackness of unconsciousness pushing at the sides of your eyes as the smell down here is so strong. You can see the fungus coating the outside of these toenails as it's going to do...
Oh, you definitely picked right. Nice job, everybody.
9 points of necrotic damage.
Good teamwork.
To you, and you are stuck under it. You are going to have to keep attempting to make the check, and every fail, they're going to slam into you and hit you.
Can we
They're under
Fuck
toes?
Are we able to help?
And
Get them up? For now?
I will say you can give one person advantage. So each of you could give someone advantage on their roll.
I asked for help first.
We're basically a 2 for 1.
Shit.
Well, yeah, you gotta roll twice for one person.
I got 17. Do I take half the damage because I didn't fail?
Because you both take the damage, I'm not going to make you take double.
So I take half.
Oh, wait, you fused together even more, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, you take the full amount of that damage.
Gosh.
Well, this is bad. I don't know. I'll give Briggsy advantage.
Oh no.
Actually, I'm the weakest. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, you got a natty 20.
I got
All right.
another
Yeah,
18.
I'll help the other
I am stuck under a
combo.
toe. Do I have to?
Yeah, you have to roll again.
And this was athletics.
Nope.
I'll help the 2.
So you get to roll at advantage because you're being helped
I would
by
say twist.
Yorgrim.
Let's twist Lethica. We can't afford to have any...
16.
That passes. You watch as the toe picks up and attempts to slam back down on them again, but Jericho is paying attention as he slides you out from under it quickly, Yorgrim helping pull you, and you're able to get out from under it. Briggsy, same thing, you're able to roll out from under the slamming toe. Lethica.
18.
Same. And
minimal damage.
And just as quickly as it happened, you're able to dart into the exit tunnel of this place. You all breathing heavily, the scent still lingering in the air, so thick that if you feel as if you can almost see it. And as you look back, you can see the slamming of the toes, and you can see down the other hallway. covered in thick, glossy, stinky earwax. Large pits of open, hairy ears everywhere.
This is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you. But you were able.
I would take.
You are able to make your way from it as you stand here, and you catch your breath, and you feel yourself gain your composure.
I don't feel so good.
I can't handle this anymore.
I just want to be out of here.
We can do this. We must press forward quickly. We have to. We can end this now.
Just remember what we're down here for, what we're fighting for.
Well, Jericho, chin up. And I guess healing word on myself.
Briggsy, I hope you are right that when we defeat this hag, all of these enchantments will disappear, or we'll have to go back through these rooms in order to get out.
I mean, that's the worst part. Although she's controlling everything, at least we can maybe rest a little more after we kill her.
It is fair point.
Are we ready? We must steel ourselves.
No.
Please, Briggsy, please be strong. Be brave.
I'm not strong. Or brave, really.
Well, you made it this far. I think you're mighty brave.
I believe in you. I do. And without you, we wouldn't have made it this far. Do you understand?
This is like... all of this is just sort of like me, you know? Like rotting and disgusting flesh. How does anybody tolerate this?
Well, to be fair, Briggsy, none of this flesh is rotting like you are.
Well,
oh, no, that's not better.
No. You know what? Maybe that is a little better.
Oh, well, there we go. Yes, I did it. I helped cheer up your spirits.
I'm going to choose to take that the right way.
Walk and talk, people. Walk and talk.
Jericho, just hold tight for a minute.
Okay, yes.
This might feel a little weird. I'll kind of tap my staff on the ground and it'll glow blue, and I'll use Wild Shape to cast my Halo of Spores. And I assume he would probably feel that, like, now that we're fused a little.
Yeah.
Ooh, blight.
Oh, that was cute. Ooh, blight.
We'll press forward.
You press forward. You enter into a hallway that almost looks like the flesh of the inside of a colon.
Shut up.
As you make your way down, down,
No.
down.
Guess where I've been.
Until you reach the end. And what very clearly appears to be a large puckered sphincter on the wall.
God damn it, Nikki.
Covered in warts and hair and pustules. You watch as this thing, as it pulses and opens just a little bit, as it opens and closes and stares back at you. And you hear, as it opens just a little bit, you hear the words,
You've come for me, and I will have you. Come in, my children. Come in.
Well, maybe it's an esophagus.
I don't even have a witty quip. There's no holy prayer, there's no text, there's no tenet, I've got nothing.
It's not too late to turn back.
I mean, this isn't so bad. We can live like
We will
this.
not survive if we turn back. We must enter.
oh my god, Amber's got me curled as a booty hole.
I never thought I would get sphinctered in a D&D adventure.
There's no front door to her horrible lair, just the back door.
We missed the front door. There was another entrance, like, just over here.
Just to the side of the mouth of the mines was just a normal door with stairs.
Yeah. Like, ah! Jesus.
Wait, is it on the wall or is it on the floor?
It's like, so the wall's coming down like this, and it's basically it's along part of the wall and the floor, and it's just coming up like a little mound, and then the sphincter's right there at the top.
So it's basically exactly what's on the
it's basically exactly what's on the
I'm
battleground.
gonna walk up and I'm going to pull out a dagger, and I'm going to attempt to stab at the top of the sphincter, and like I'm tearing a painting canvas down in one stroke, see if I can tear into this disgusting anus.
That's what you'd like to try to do?
Wait, is that a hole like in the ground?
It's in the wall.
So if you look there, it is literally there on the map.
So it is sort of like
So it's like a hole.
It's like a mound with the sphincter going in.
And it's going down.
Yes.
It's going deeper.
It's going deeper down.
Okay.
Got it.
You,
Here, I'm adding some
Lethica,
live action here.
thank you.
We're gonna get banned.
Yes. That's gross.
Lethica, thank you. You raise your arm up with your dagger high in an attempt to stab this. And quickly, I would like you to make a dexterity save for me, please.
That's where I'm a disgusting Viking. I'm just gonna pick whichever feels the buddiest to me. 24.
That doesn't pass.
What?
As you... it's a boss fight, sorry. You reach up and you see, all of you see, as a fleshy tendril shoots out of the very center of the sphincter, wraps around Lethica's arm and drags her into it. You are now inside of the lair. You all watch as Lethica is pulled into the sphincter. It was 25.
We have to
was
go.
what you needed to be.
I will just
I
drag
cast Thunderwave at
Lethica.
9th level.
I will just drag Lethica. I mean, not Lethica. God damn it! I'll drag Farron along with me, and I'll look down at the sphincter, and I'll say, "Well, to you too."
Yeah, I would like
jump in.
I would like grab Yorgrim even though I'm attached to him, and also grab Briggsy and like push us towards it and try to jump in.
And jump in. We gotta save Lethica.
We can only hope she's eating her greens.
That's you. She is eating her green.
I'll
no,
go
get
first
green.
then. I'll go first. It's easier to pass.
Soylent Orcs is people.
If we ever make it out of this, all of our water skins are depleted from all water, having been absorbed into the anus wall.
This is just
Alright.
some next level.
I jump in.
Yeah,
after
we jump
Lethica.
in.
Everybody's diving into
We're
the sphincter.
wacky, like, you know, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Lethica.
I like to think it's like the Super Mario 64 where you jump into the painting and like, here we go! Can we take a coffee break?
Yes.
Jesus.
Goodbye.
And there we
Flesh
are.
mines.
Okay, perfect. You did add the things that I needed you to. So,
I'm upset. I don't even know.
if you could please put this in the very center of the room, on that mound in the center, please.
If we find a penis on this map, it's a penis.
That is fucking horrific. We should all pass that around so we can all see it before we put it on camera. That is one of the most fucked up looking monsters I've ever seen in my life.
I don't care for it. I presume that's not exactly what it is, but God, I hope not.
She got mouth titties?
Yes.
What in the hell?
What? What in the hell?
It is Stenoga, the queen of polyps.
You can back it up.
She got fucking
Oh, yeah,
mouth
let's do
titties.
Yep, mouth titties.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
horrific.
She's huge. She's a huge
Yeah.
creature, right? Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
And I guess we all loop out of the hole.
No, you would be on the opposite side.
I don't know what scares me more.
Lethica,
That's the exit.
Farron,
Farron and Jericho are next to each other
And
behind
These
you.
disgusting
Jericho.
tentacles.
And
and
then Marius and Yorgrim drag Briggsy behind them.
I'm upset. I don't want this. I don't want this to
You,
happen to me.
Lethica, you feel yourself pulled through the sphincter as it squeezes your body as you are pulled through it. You are pulled down a slimy tunnel, a ribbed flesh tunnel, as you spill out into this large room, and it takes a second for you to get your wits about you. But as you climb to your knees and then to your feet, you see that this room is covered in warts and protrusions, bits of flesh, pockets of hair. It is absolutely disgusting, and it smells as such. As you look towards the center and you see in a mound of flesh coming out of it, it covered in tendrils and other bits is Stenoga, the witch, hag that you had come down into this mine to fight. Directly behind her, up on a short ledge, is a ledge, and on it is this strange undulating purple mass. And
Stenoga, you asshole.
And just as you say that, you feel your friends shoot out of the sphincter. They land against you. You all kind of tumble together for a second as you all take in the same scene.
Thanks, Shar.
And then you hear,
They've come to me. Hello, my little babies. Come play with Mommy.
Oh God! What the fuck? Oh my God!
I've been covering my mouth. I'm like, oh.
Is that a hag?
I would raise my shield and ready my sword and steel myself as I look to your weapon.
She turns and she looks to you as she sees that.
My work has already started. Look at the way you reach your glorious transformation. Mother Midnight will be so pleased. Those stupid witches couldn't stop me. And now one of them's already dead. And another soon after.
God, fuck that. I'm gonna cast Hex on her.
Sure. You can. She doesn't seem to be at all bothered by it. She almost, you see as she almost sits up in her circle of sick that she is sitting in. And she almost groans with enjoyment as you place the hex on her.
Is she, like, her sister was like a night hag that was just like
looked like a night hag,
right?
Yeah.
And is this clearly a night hag?
So she has the similar purple skin. You can see that somewhere in there is a night hag. She has clearly gone under some kind of transformation. Maybe it's something she's done. Maybe it's the magic she's working with. It could be the things that she's been doing. It's hard to tell, but she is at least parts of a night hag.
Oh, we gotta fucking kill her.
I've waited so long for you, my sweet babies. Look at you, so beautiful in the way you transform. No going back now. Not unless you partake of my liver. But I would never let that happen. No. Mother wouldn't let the babies feed.
And you see as she looks over her shoulder, just for a second, her eyes darting to that large purple mound on top of the ledge.
You wouldn't want to feed on my liver, would you, my babies? My lilac liver of lustration.
That sounds disgusting. I think we're gonna kill you now. So please go ahead and die.
Is the liver just like up on
So if you look, it is that
yeah.
purple thing. It's a large undulating mass.
Is it just like on the other side of the room? But is it like up or like behind a barrier or like
it
up
is
the set
it
of
is
stairs,
up
or?
about 20 feet up the wall, and there's a ledge, and it is sitting on that ledge directly behind her. And you see as she looks towards you a bit, and then she looks down.
No, I will be the favorite. One's already dead. And then I'll kill them and Mother Midnight will love me, yes. Mother Midnight will love me. And Sister Pigeon will be... cast aside. I'll be a daughter. Come to me. Come, my loves.
Stenoga, how did you find yourself in this place? How long have you been here? What are you doing?
She lifts up her neck, and you see a centipede slither between the creases in her neck and down her back.
As long as I've needed to. Someone had to get the job done when my idiotic sister was too busy playing housewife in a mansion.
Oh, shame about that other sister in the cathedral. Pretending to be
Cathedral Smedral living away in Cyril.
Well, I believe I have a joke for you for just talking.
She looks towards you and she seems like she's fully embedded up to her, not her waist, but hips in the muck that she's in here. As she turns towards you, she does not seem to be engaging in combat. She's
Gosh, well,
paying attention.
I think my good friends Marius, Sir Marius, and Jorgen are gonna probably just approach you while I tell you this joke. Well,
Just to make sure you're listening.
yeah, no, to make sure you're listening. Exactly. I don't even know how many ears you got. I know you got ears up there. I don't know. I guess you can hear us. There's a team of gross aminals and not gross aminals that decided to play a little bit of flea and flail. During the first half of the game, the non-gross aminals, they were just crushing. They were winning. But then during the second half, a centipede scored so many touchdowns for this gross little aminals that they won the game. But when the game was over, a weasel asked the centipede, "Hey, Mr. Centipede, what were you doing during the first half?" And the centipede replied, "I was putting on my shoes." And I cast Hideous Laughter.
I would like you to first make a performance check to see if she is enthralled.
At advantage.
That's so good.
You will still be able to cast Hideous Laughter, but it'll be a matter of whether she gets to do something to them first.
Can I twist?
You may.
Yes.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
It was a good story. I was enthralled.
I don't know what the punchline was gonna be. Should've got me.
There you go.
Performance, you say?
Yes.
26.
She does seem to notice you moving around her, but she doesn't seem to be concerned by it as she's staring at this amalgamation that has become Jaren. Or Farrakho, depending. And she seems pleased in the work that her mind has done as she listens to Jericho's lilting voice, almost entranced by it. Go ahead and Hideous Laughter her.
Okay, she needs to make a saving throw of sorts. Probably gonna succeed, being a horrible gross hag and such. But that'll be a wisdom 15. Maybe she ain't so wise.
Well, she got a natural 20.
Oh,
so.
gosh.
Oh.
I'd like to use a twisted dread on you.
She reaches up towards the sky with her arms. You can see that they are pockmarked and covered in a thick slime as she calls out,
Slippery Oswald, come to Mommy. It's time to play with our new babies.
I need you all to roll for initiative, and that's how it will work.
All right. Got us closer.
You did.
That's big.
Hey, yeah.
You got us closer.
Terrible.
Damn it.
Don't forget, anybody who is
I'm
fused
still-
is disadvantaged on initiative.
Here.
Well, I rolled a 2 and a 3. I swear, I rolled these dice like
Sorry,
30
buddy.
times before tonight,
It's all
and I
good.
rolled,
We're going first.
I don't know,
Alright.
15
Well, you're
natural
going
20s, and now I
they're
can't
just-
roll above
now
a
they're
5.
betraying you.
I got a, actually, not so bad.
15 to 20.
21.
20.
You don't have any plus to your initiative?
That was
that was
a disadvantage.
I rolled a
Wow.
17.
Wow.
20 was the second I rolled.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Touche.
Thanks for the sub, Bert the TM.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome
back.
26
Welcome.
15 to 20? Did I already do that one?
Yes, he did.
Did I do 20, 25? I thought I only did one. 20, 25, anybody get above that? Okay. 10 to 15?
10.
What did you guys get?
I got a 9.
You just leave me right
6.
back.
Why don't we all talk like Jericho for this?
I got a 4.
Oh, well.
You got a 6?
Well,
I got a 4.
I got a 6.
Gore.
I thought my joke was pretty funny myself.
Actually, have to do it this way.
Gosh, that's a lot of monsters.
You cast your Hideous Laughter, and for a second you feel like it's about to take control as Sonoga calls out to what you know to be her familiar Slippery Oswald. And she turns directly towards the two of you as her room begins to change and shift. and she reaches down into the muck at her hips, and she channels in with her lair action. She is going to summon 12 giant centipedes.
Of course she is.
Oh, giant centipedes?
Mhm.
Oh.
So
Not
if you
just
could
regular
place
ones.
those all around the walls, they're coming out of the walls and floor, so the perimeter of the room.
Oh, around the
Yeah,
like
that's
just
a
on the
centipede,
walls.
alright.
So like not near us per se. Not near us per se.
No,
like
just
on
all
the
around
walls.
the walls.
Well, yeah, I'll take a couple.
66.
Get on that side.
Yeah, there we go.
So sorry.
Look at all those centipedes.
And they are going to use their movement to move toward you.
Oh, peaches.
And they have a speed of 40.
Wow. Well, they're all probably going to get to us.
Most of them. I think actually, yeah, probably. Yeah, they can get it there.
Maybe the ones in the far corner might not all get there, but most of them will.
Oh no, you can't get there. 3.5, 5, 6, 7.5.
Okay. So which ones can hit Marius and
1 and 10.
1 and
1 and 10. So they are both going
10
to
can
make
hit
their
your
attacks. And that is
Sorry,
going
you
to be a
Centipedes.
a 20 and a 17.
Block the 17.
This is Monsters 2.
What?
This is like the first.
This
Two
is
attacks.
Monsters 2 is their
I'll block
lair
this.
action.
I'd block 17. I get my 20.
Oh, I
I'll
thought
have
they
a
were attacking me.
reaction,
Oh.
so whenever
Nah, I'll take these. Don't worry.
their turn starts, that's
You'll have
I thought they were hitting
Whenever
me
her
and
turn
you were
starts,
like, I blocked
whenever
the 17.
they're-
I was
Whenever
like,
they
damn,
enter,
that's
so you
cool.
Would
just
that
kill
be
them as soon
now?
as they get close.
So yes, so you can kill them as soon as they get close to you.
okay.
So
I did
sorry,
one hit. It's all good.
I'm distracted.
No worries, one hit.
Apologies.
One hit.
Yep.
So it is going to do 5 points of piercing damage.
Roger.
And sorry, wrong one. And 4 points of poison damage.
Roger.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Son of a gun!
DC 11.
Fast. 18.
Okay. You feel their poison sinking into your body, but you are able to shrug it off. And so that was the 2 that were on Marius / Yorgrim. Who else has centipedes around them, and can you tell me how many?
I have 2 on me.
Okay, so I'm
one
gonna
of
make the 2
them
attacks
should
on you.
make a con saving throw.
Just one of them?
I can only target one, yeah.
Okay, so it needs to make its con saving throw first. 15?
That meets it, yeah.
Okay. So they are both going to make their attacks on you. One got a natural 1, the other one rolled a natural 18.
Okay.
And so you are going to take 3 points of piercing damage and 3 points of poison damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 11, please.
Rolling high.
4.
You feel their yeah, I guess it's kind of like a venom. You feel their venom sinking into you as they lash out with their hundreds of legs, and the poison infiltrating your veins. You are under the poison condition. Okay. And let's see, Briggsy, how many are in you?
One on the rest of us. So basically,
Okay.
Jericho has 1, Lethica has 1.
The one on Briggsy will hit. 5 points of bludgeoning, 3 points of poison, and a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Is it against poison?
It is against poison.
That's 20
Nice.
plus 3.
So you don't undergo the poison condition. Lethica, it is going to hit with a 23.
Yep.
So you are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of poison, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Abby asked
18.
if I would take half of his damage because we're fused.
Not yet.
I don't think we're as severe as that.
18.
Oh.
They're
taking
tier.
full
They're
double
tier
damage.
3. You guys are tier 1.
Ah, tier 1.
So
Easy.
you should have taken 3.
Oh, should I
and
take?
got-
Oh god.
Does he get poisoned as well?
No, in this case, no.
That's tier 4.
And then is there somebody else that needs to be hit? I think that was it.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Did I attack Jericho? I didn't attack Jericho.
Gosh, I'm sure you did, and you just missed.
But I rolled a 5, so I did
Oh!
You predicted the future.
miss. And so
Oh.
that is their turn.
Okay, let's go. If you had spirit guardians right about now, that'd be mighty nice.
Spiritual weapon, you mean?
No, spirit guardians.
Oh no, he meant what he said.
Spirit guardians was a spell that you had.
I don't have it prepared.
Oh gosh.
I will be nice and allow you to replace Sancted, whatever that is, with Spirit Guardian, Sanctuary.
A shit.
If you would like.
More like sanctuary.
Only because I know what it feels like to take that spell when you don't fully understand what it does. So I will give you the ability. You don't have to even take that one. I'll allow you to change that one spell.
Spiritual guardians.
Spirit Guardians.
That must be a level 3 spell. I don't have it.
Oh, is it?
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was level 2.
I think we're better fused.
We're about to unlock our amazing power.
One moment, just a second.
Oh, are there seltzers in there?
Yeah, I'd also LaCroix if you
Can I
want.
have one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck, I just knocked over my water bottle.
Third level.
Yes.
Nikki, will you grab me one as well?
No.
Okay.
We're going to die.
It was worth a try.
Might as well die hydrated.
Hydrated.
This is where a light cleric would be really helpful. Yeah, where's our light cleric?
Why isn't Sarnax here?
Don't worry, I can single attack each one.
Can you pass that
once
to
a
Andy?
day.
Thank you
Oh,
very
yeah.
much. I appreciate it.
No, we gotta focus fire to the boss. Get away from me. Get away from me, says the snake. I mean the scarecrow.
Yeah, I will once again reach forward with just my one arm now. I can't hold it from both sides, but I can still turn it, and you'll see the new moon shape of that same spiritual weapon emerge and launch out and start to immediately dive forward and towards Stanoga.
I think we just zergered out. I don't want to metagame this, but I think we have to metagame this or we're going to die.
And
I think we have to just like cast heroism and zerger down.
22 to hit.
Do you have heroism? What?
No.
I was gonna say, how do you have a heroism?
We need to enter a burn phase and just burn it
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna go Nova, like nuclear.
Does a
Nova.
22 hit?
That does.
That does.
If you're fighting Stanoga, yes.
I am.
Push a rage
It'll
timer.
take. She will take 7 of the force damages, and then I will turn and with my. I'll back up right here.
She takes it and seems to be completely unbothered by it.
Shar, see us through this darkness, and I will push my hand out like this, and 2, 9, and 12 need to make a Constitution saving throw.
2 got a natural 19. 9 and 12 got highest was a 6. So
9 and 12 will both take 1 dark radiant damage.
9 and 6 are completely nuked from orbit as you
Oh.
reach out their minions.
9 and 12.
As the radiant damage
Well done.
singes their giant centipede
Forgot about
carapaces,
Well done.
and they shrivel and die.
Freaking cool.
Focus your energies on the big one.
I look to Yorgrim as he goes to make his move, and I say, "All right, together now, coordinated like a gallant dance. We can do this."
Right. Hang on to your soul, boy. I invoke the maiden.
I will plant my shovel on the ground for just a moment with the lantern attached just to the end, and it's almost like the light for just a split second is sucked from the room into the lantern as it casts its eerie glow.
You watch as all of a sudden darkness envelops all of you. A pinprick of tiny greenish blue light illuminating, pulsing inside of the lantern until whoosh, it unleashes, and
I
you
would
do.
just say, as it's doing that, I would say, I walk in the mists, and the mists walk with me. And then, as it erupts back, the lantern would pour mists onto my form, and I would become shrouded within them.
And so would Marius.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's go!
So we are surrounded in a protective shroud of the Maiden's Mists, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against us.
We're like a mega super tank.
So I don't know what to tell you
we
right
are
now.
better together.
Yeah.
We should just not eat the liver at the end.
We don't eat this cured. We won't eat the liver. I don't even like liver.
And we're gonna be a superhero at the end of this campaign.
I don't know. It doesn't specify. So that's my lantern. I don't know if that's an action.
It's all the time.
It's what?
It's just all the time.
It's always an action?
No, it's just that happens all the time. You could have been benefiting from that this entire time.
Oh? What?
Right? That's how that works?
I don't know. It doesn't say. It just, it says mists surround me. Do I do that cool thing?
Well, I mean, you could do that cool thing, and for now, for this purpose, yes, it will especially work, but I think it's just
it really, truly works all the time.
Yeah.
So everything just has disadvantage on attacking me? Always?
Until you take
damage.
It's just
It's just the cloak of the bat.
It's a shifting
Or shifting cloak or whatever it is.
Oh.
Displacer cloak.
Yes, thank you. That's what it is.
All right. Whoa.
What are you doing?
Whoa.
That was really cool, man. Make an attack against this horrific creature.
All right. I attack against the horrific creature. 15.
15 misses.
Twisted. How many twists do we have left?
Yeah, a few.
Yeah, we need every single.
We got a few. All right. Hey,
I will say that's probably accurate that you would need every single hit.
It was fated.
Yeah, it's the exact same number.
Yep.
But now we know. It's okay. Good try.
We have Jaren. You guys are Margrim.
Does anybody have a DC of 15 or less?
Margrim, defender of
AC?
the
Or
universe.
AC of 15 or less?
AC of 15 or less.
No.
I have 15.
Are you within arm's reach? No, you're not. Okay. You're good.
That's it. All I can do is attack one time.
All right, it is her turn.
ominous.
She is going to
Stay over here.
No
then.
wonder it's called the Mist.
She is going to turn towards you all.
Oh, Morgie, thank you.
Yeah,
If
she's
you're new
going.
here, join our Discord. And like and comment on the video as you watch this on YouTube.
Yeah, Marigrim is good. I like Marigrim. It would
Marigrim's
be
pretty cool.
Urius.
Remember that
Oh,
time we
I
watched...
like Urius.
Urius is pretty good.
Sorry, I forgot about her aura of filth. So Yorgrim, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Sweet. Another 8.
Are you kidding me?
Time to
It
melt
would
that
be... It'd be a 14.
That is not enough. The filth that surrounds her assails your nostrils and you begin to vomit violently. You are now frightened for a minute, and because you are frightened, so is Marius.
So do I have to use my full movement to run away?
He has to use his full movement to run away, but remember you're half speed, so it's only 15
Well,
feet.
the frightened condition doesn't do that.
Are you sure?
I thought it did.
That's a certain kind of spell. That
My fault.
happens, or certain condition. It just means that
You can't willingly move closer, but as
you're
long as
already
you're
right in
melee
front of her.
range,
Fine.
you're disadvantaged on
I
attacks.
wanted you to have to run away, but it's fine.
Oh, but I mean, if that's
I'm
what you
just the
intended.
DM.
Yeah,
It's
if you
fine.
intended that, that's...
Yeah.
It just...
Whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna fuck you guys pretty hard anyway. So.
We are in an anus.
We are
You are
going to
an
die.
anus.
That's for sure.
Remember that time we fought 18 butts and now we're fighting in a butt?
So that's her aura of filth. She's going to use her multi-attack, and she's going to cast one spell. She's going to look towards Briggsy, remembering the words that he said to her in the other room, and she is going to cast magic missiles on Briggsy.
I don't think I've ever seen this spell cast ever.
It's a great spell.
In my history of playing this.
Yeah, it just happens.
You can't even dodge it.
Oh yeah. I don't even. Why am I
It's
rolling?
automatic.
Roll d4s.
And she's using all of her missiles on you.
Shield automatically blocks.
How many do I see coming in?
3.
3?
Mhm.
Yeah, 8,000%. I'm using my last spell slot to a flash of.
You didn't get your spell slots back after the short rest, or you used them all already?
Hex.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
cast Hex. I will
Oh no!
a bright shield will flash, and they will just disperse.
How does that work?
The spell shield automatically
Yeah, it
negates
just cancels
It's
magic
the only
missiles.
way to,
Oh.
to stop the damage from magic missiles. The spell.
Is the spell?
I
is
didn't
this,
know that.
Is the spell shield? Yep. But now it's
Okay.
gone. And now you can magic missile him until he dies.
You negated
And
3
I-
to 12 damage.
I was gonna say she rolled nothing but 1s and 2s, so
Oh.
It's worth it.
you're not gonna like what happens later, kid. She seems frustrated by what you've done. So, are you within 20 feet of her?
No,
Nope.
No.
Who's within 20 feet of her?
I am.
Me and Marius.
Everyone
Yes,
except Brixie.
I don't think Farron is.
No, but
Farron's kind of
Yeah,
just out, but
she
she's
is.
attached to Jericho.
She is going to grab.
Farron's also.
She's going to grab Farrakho and Lethica. She's going to send out 2 tendrils,
Oh.
and she's going to attempt to latch onto you. Does a 17 hit?
Which one of us?
The other one's higher. What's your AC?
16.
Hers is 15.
Oh, yours is 16.
Yeah.
Oh, 17 was the lowest.
Oh yeah, so it hits the spell.
Okay, perfect. So,
Not my sloop yard.
you watch as the tendrils reach out, and they are going to do damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I hate when that happens.
Lethica, you are going to take 8 damage, and 8 damage for Farrakho and
So do we
Jaren.
both take 8?
I take half.
Well, who were you targeting?
Oh yeah.
I was targeting you.
Oh.
So
Oh.
you take the full amount, Jericho takes half. And she is going to...
Gosh, that stings!
And she's just going to grapple you.
Go!
And so now you are both grappled in 2 of her tendrils.
We're both
And that
grappled.
is her turn.
Holy shit.
As out of the muck, these 2 tendrils wrap around you, and you feel them pulling and holding you tight. Briggsy.
What do you mean, what's my big plan? What fucking plan will I have? I got one arm, and I'm not getting anywhere near her. You fucking kidding me? Crossroads, you worthless fuck, you better do something!
And I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on her, and you'll see this crossbone glyph in neon light will sort of fade on her, and I'm gonna. And I'll check my cutlass down, and I'll pull out my voodoo gun, and I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Voodoo gun!
Bang, bang! I was just gonna say your classic plan is voodoo gun.
Wasn't a 1 at least.
Can I twist this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Or she just
After
Oh
you.
god, I can't wait for you to run out of twists.
Am I disadvantaged with my arm with
You are
with Eldritch
disadvantaged
Blast?
on everything now.
Oof.
Everything.
Everything.
Okay, well.
You are
let
in
me
her
roll
lair,
a second
so...
disadvantage.
Oh,
Okay.
man, you
my
take the
God.
lowest one anyway,
Yeah,
right?
I'll
So,
just-
Well, you can twist it, and then that'll be used that.
Yeah, let's twist
Yeah,
it.
yeah, let's
yeah,
twist it.
it's
That's
already.
a-
Oh my god!
17?
Do you have to?
17 hits. Her AC is 16.
Oh,
You would use the-
So if you're disadvantaged, you just twist, and that's another die.
Yeah,
Just take it. If it's high.
Yeah, usually when we twist it, you take
Well,
the new
then you have a
die.
10 and a 7. As opposed to a 7 and a 3. You turn the 3 into a 10.
Why don't we've always...
No, we've always done is basically adds when you twist, you just add another die. So it doesn't like because it'd be completely useless.
So
to
he
twist.
rolls at disadvantage, and then if he doesn't like either one of those numbers, he rolls another die and can take that one instead. Yeah? That's how we do it?
He just takes the twist die.
Yeah.
6,
Hey, you should.
7,
You're saving this.
For now.
What was the feature? 7,
I feel totally useless.
Yeah.
8, 9 points of force damage.
Who are you telling? I did something totally badass that apparently is just always in action. So, as I did it, nothing
That was
happened.
very
Everyone was
cool.
like, what the fuck are you saying?
You let loose your Eldritch Blast, and the magic swirls around her, doing a small amount of damage.
That's it.
Jericho.
Oh.
Oh, actually, she is going to use a legendary action, and she is going to take Lethica, and she's going to use the fling ability.
Oh, okay. Lethica's getting flung.
And you are going to be flung. I'm going to roll north, south, east, and west. You are going to be flung north directly at the wall below the liver, and you slam into the wall.
Yeah. It'll be this side.
Oh. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. 15 is
12.
the DC. She throws you directly into a large pustule that's formed on the side of the wall, and as you hit it, you're going to take 9 points of necrotic damage. You are grappled and restrained in this sticky pustule, and you will take damage at the start of your turn unless you escape it. A friendly creature can attack the pustule to free you.
I am unconscious. And does Spirit Weapon drop? It's not a concentration spell.
That's a good question. Probably, but I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
If it's not concentration, then I don't think it will drop.
Okay. If you are unconscious, you can't hold spells, period.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, you can't cast anything when you're unconscious, right?
So you have to. So it's not like it would drop. It's still there, but you are the one using your magics to attack things.
It just
so it's not going to go away. If someone gets you up, you could continue.
It's like a drone that powers off. It just sinks to the ground.
That's at least how I would roll it.
Okay. So it's just
you just can't. It can't act on your turn.
Okay. One moment. Let me just quickly.
You say good.
Make a death mask. Unconscious.
Ooh, that's nice.
What I will remind you is that she gave you a clue about how to make this easier for yourselves.
She did do that.
She did. On
She
my
referencing
turn,
the
I
liver?
might shout it into the void.
With that, we'll move to Jericho.
The liver's 20 feet up in the air.
I can get up into it, but I don't know if
You're
I can
attached to
I
me.
can't
I'm
drag
heavy as
your
fuck.
ass.
You're gonna take
Yes,
the
you
tombstone
can.
with you?
You could drag him.
She's
With the
stuck in a
tombstone?
pustule.
Good
I'm
luck.
grappled with a
I can barely lift this thing.
crawling in anus.
Jericho, it's your turn.
I need like a Hail Mary here. How close is the liver to me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, is 60? How can I get 60 feet from this?
You're here and
Yeah.
you're at half speed.
Yeah, so I don't think I
You
can.
can dash for full movement, right? But that's your whole turn then.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I can make it up in 2 turns if I
7,
dash
8,
twice.
9, 10, 11,
nothing.
12. I could actually.
bonus action, aggressive.
So I'm gonna ask the DM
So I
before.
can dash as well. As a bonus
I
action.
have an idea of what to do.
Okay.
And her.
If I attempt to cast Shatter on the liver, would it be able? My goal would be to explode it and hope that chunks fly somewhere in the room.
That
closer.
is
Oh,
creative.
What a
Yeah, that's a word I'll use.
Cool.
Creative.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're very hungry. You get 2 livers.
Yes,
I'll
I
love
will
that.
say
Hag liver.
it could do something of that nature.
Please.
I think that's a
explode.
very creative use of the spell.
Could also disintegrate it.
What we'll do is if you choose to do that, you'll roll a d4, north, south, east, or west, north being the pustule, to figure out which direction the chunks fly, and then another d4 to determine how many chunks fly out.
So could we put like markers of where the chunks
Yes,
fall?
and then you could rush to the chunks and
Okay.
Chunk
do
it up.
something.
Well, let the cut. I mean, not God, you darn it! I'm so
I
sorry.
hate to be on attack.
I'm
from
gonna
you.
drag.
Yeah, fuck this.
I'm gonna drag
You're
you
gonna
there
have
and
better
drag you there. Well, you're awfully big, but I'm just gonna. This stinks, blang, and I'm gonna shatter the liver.
Okay.
Attempt to shatter the liver. I'm
Roll a
gonna use
d4 for direction.
My last, what you call it? I guess damage doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, roll damage.
I
I'll
hate
say
to
that
do
that
this,
will
but do I
determine how many
take,
chunks. They do not take opportunity attacks. They are stupid centipedes that don't know any better.
10, 14 points of thunder damage here.
I'll let
And
you
so-
roll. I'll let you roll a d6 for chunks, but you still need to roll a d4 for direction.
D6 for
Lot of
chunks.
chunks. Lot of chunks.
4 chunks.
I'll take it. And then a D4.
3.
What does that
So
mean?
north,
3?
south, east. So it'd go to the east. North is the chunks.
So east
or
is
north
east
is
is
the,
here, right?
So
East.
yes, that
The
would be
north
how
is
far
the
do they
liver.
go?
So it'd be like
you can just spread
in
them
this
out
region.
in the east
In
on
that
the east
region.
side.
So just give a couple. Just run a slap on each.
I can't give you d4s because I need them.
So it's 4 of them.
Yes.
What do I say there?
You have 4 chunks.
Does that feel fair?
Surely.
I can get us
Yeah,
there.
yeah. No,
I
those
can
are
get us
good.
there.
But we need to save Levica.
Well, I can't do both.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Marius.
She's unconscious.
Oh, I will. Actually, I'll say, brave Samarius, and I'm gonna inspire you.
I imagine an exploding liver would be inspiration enough.
Wowee!
We have a
20,
chance.
25, 30, 30. Yeah, I can't even really get to her. But there's a lever.
I mean, if you just move us, I can get us the rest of the way.
Well,
And you can circle her.
it's
so you have an
5,
opportunity.
10, 15, 20, 25, and then I'm there.
Go that way.
Right, I can also do 5.
Oh yeah, if you dash.
10, 15, 20, because I have 35 movement if I
Yeah.
dash.
Yeah, you can get to that one, and then we're near the left.
Done.
Yeah. And I'll take opportunity attacks.
So 35 and a half, we'll just call it
You
15.
don't from these, so if you just spin
Yeah.
around her, you won't take it from her. either.
5. It's hard to calc this. I'm trying to 10, 15. Yeah, I have to use my action to dash 20, 25. And I will bleed from the action of dashing. 3 points of damage.
That sucks.
And then I'm there. I don't know if I can
You're
use
at a chunk. It is a bonus action to use a chunk.
I will bleed to eat this. My fangs.
Well, would eating it cause him to like? What would happen? Would he bleed?
Any
and then
bonus
eat it?
action, any action or bonus action
Together 3
causes
points.
him to do the thing.
Action or bonus action.
Yeah. So I will look at this liver, and Yorgrim will hear me kind of say out loud, "I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to this." And my fangs will grow, and I will absorb the nutrients from this delicious liver.
You reach down and you pick up this disgusting purple liver. It's still warm in your hands. You hear Stenoga Blackstinger rear back and scream out. She wants you to be nowhere near this thing, but she doesn't have time to reach her tendril out and throw you away. As you bite down into it, the taste is disgusting as it slides down your throat. But you feel warmth. And then you feel your arm become yours again. As all of a sudden you pull away from Yorgrim, that strange, horrific transformation no longer overcoming you. You still have your arm tentacles, but you no longer have poxes. You no longer have your cysts. You no longer merge together, and you heal 44 plus 4 hit points.
I am whole, and that is my turn.
You no longer look like a Genoa salon.
Thank you. 4d4 plus 4?
It's the effects of a greater healing potion.
I should. Oh, it's gonna be close. Come on. Okay, it's 4. Of course,
Great
they're gonna
work.
They're gonna roll low now. 4.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
8, 12, 16. It's not
And
bad.
she will then use her another legendary action, and she will whip out a tentacle directly towards you and attempt to grab onto you. So she is going to use her tentacle. Sorry for the microphone and my papers.
Give me your best shot, hag.
She cast
She
Shield
misses.
Spike.
She is so distraught
Meteor.
at the pieces of her liver that are clearly available here for you to feast upon that she barely misses you as the tentacle flies out and past you.
That's my turn.
Monsters won.
Bananas here?
Monsters won.
Now
What
I'm
do I have
gonna
as
go
Monsters
Nova.
won?
He did the match.
This doesn't need to
You're
be
the
here.
Monsters one match.
I think you're the follow C Junior.
No, there are no Monsters
Thank you.
won. It's Farron.
My turn.
Monsters 1 are her lair action. I don't know if I put it there.
I am.
Okay.
So we have 15 feet of movement.
This is lair action.
So
and that's the centipede.
I can get here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go boop boop, which would kind of drag you to about there.
Oh, if you eat it, then we're both free.
Yes. So
do I get healed from the liver if
I
you
will
eat it?
bonus action
No.
consume.
Oh, fuck.
Consume some liver.
Okay.
And then I will use my action. I'll just kind of like grasp my shoulder or my heart area and cast Lesser Restoration to clear my poison.
You don't need to do that.
Oh,
This
yeah.
functions as a lesser restoration, which is what gets rid of these horrible abomination changes. So you pick up the liver, having seen what Marius had done, and you're used to tasting some disgusting things, but this is by far the most foul thing that you've ever put in your mouth. But you are able to get it down, and as you do, I know this. You are able to you feel the warmth inside of you as you feel yourself separating from Jericho. Stenoga lets out a horrible wail that reverberates across the entirety of the room. She is not happy about this, but you are freed of your twisting abomination status with Jericho.
Y'all are gonna eat the fucking livers, and I'm just gonna be
Are we
fucking
still
long
grappled?
like Lethica.
No,
Are we still grappled
I
by
got a
her
plan.
tentacle?
I'm gonna get you up there.
Oh, you should have been. So you were restrained. You shouldn't have been able to move.
Womp, womp,
Uh,
Well, you can use your action. You can use your action to just try to break.
Yeah,
can
why
I
don't
do
you
that?
do that?
Okay.
Let's
Then,
just.
then if
Well,
you
how did you
fail,
move?
What?
What's
did
your
you
plan?
move?
What's your plan for the dinner up there?
You shouldn't have been able to move
I'll
either.
carry
Then.
up there.
Oh.
The liver.
Are we grappled?
We were grappled. my
Yeah, you were
friend.
tentacled.
Okay.
I'll do something extra on your next turn.
Thank you.
Because it's just too much to
That's
undo
terrible.
all of that.
That is a
What is
lot.
it? A strength
It is a constitution. No, it's not.
or grappling?
We need more markers in our lives.
It is a dexterity saving throw.
So I got a 10, but I think I should also be disadvantaged.
Why would you be
Because
Because
disadvantaged?
that would have been previous to
Because
me
they're
getting
fused.
to the liver.
Yeah.
I say twisted.
That would have been a natural 20.
Twist it.
Yeah, just twist it.
Okay, so still
And you're good at dex.
No, you're just straight. Just roll another die.
okay, but 6 was the lowest.
Yep.
What'd you get?
A 3.
Oh.
Plus. So
Bummer.
7 total. Yeah. Okay, so.
So no, you wouldn't be able to eat it. You would still be in your space. It's still there.
Okay.
You are still
That
stuck
back
to
here,
Jericho.
That back to where was I was here.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to cast. No, I'm gonna leave that away. How's everyone looking?
I'm fine.
Levica's unconscious.
I'm
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Not to metagame it, but I got a plan if she lasts that long.
I'm pretty beat up. I'm bloodied.
No. Basically, if you're hurt, I can help you. So let's do.
Save it for later.
Yeah.
I'm going. I'm going to reach my hand out and snap in her general direction, and in a puff of like blue light, a wicker hand will appear, and try to grab.
And you're
at
casting
her.
Mage Hand?
No. Yes. I don't know at this point. And I will try to chill touch her.
Okay.
I am disadvantaged on attacks though, because I'm poisoned. It's probably not gonna do anything. 11.
That hits. Or that misses, sorry.
Yeah.
She's 16.
Okay.
She's 16.
AC 16, yeah.
That's all I can do.
It is with that you see out of one of the large pustules on her chest, Slippery Oswald's head appears. For the sake of this, Lethica's 1, 2, 3, Briggsy's 4, 5, 6. 6, Yorgrim. You watch as with an insane speed, Slippery Oswald propels itself toward you, landing directly on your chest. I need you to make a
hands yet today.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Pretty good.
19?
That passes. Slippery Oswald reaches its humanoid hands up towards your mouth and tries to pry your lips open as it attempts to force itself down your throat, but you're able to shrug him off as you bash him against the wall. He sinks into the flesh of the wall and disappears.
Yo, fuck that noise. I am out.
And now it is Monsters 2. It is the lair action. They are going to form around you guys to get to whoever they can.
Now we know why he's called Slippery.
They are stupid, so they're only going to be moving to people who are conscious.
Well, she's in the wall.
She's basically in a
Being
pustule.
consumed by the wall.
Get two to Brixie. Yeah. Everyone's gonna go to Jericho.
And then we're gonna start with Jericho. How many are on you?
Probably 3.
1 hits.
Gosh!
And so that's going to be...
Ah, fuck!
3 points of bludgeoning damage, or piercing damage.
Okay.
And 2 points of poison damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
11.
That meets it. The DC is 11. How many on you, Farron?
There are 2 on me and 1. I'm sorry. I guess I
Two
should
are
take
on
2.
you,
1
two are
needs
on
to
you,
make a
yeah.
con saving throw.
So there are 2 on you. 1 needs to make a Constitution saving throw. So one of them would hit. I'll do a con saving throw. It fails. So the one that failed is gonna die because I'm gonna hit you.
And they just have 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay. So
you will take 4 points of piercing damage and 4 points of poison damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
True Strike is exaggerating, by the way. I got pulled by a tendril and flung into the other side of the room, which knocked me unconscious.
Can you choose which one you kill? Because it's clearing this wall of centipedes.
I normally would say yes, but because she mentioned it after I'd already rolled, it was just easier to do it that way. Because it's easier if I roll for their saves before they roll for damage, so I'm not rolling more dice than I need to be. Which one died?
6.
Number 6, thank you. 6 was already dead. 6 and 9 should have been dead.
No,
Probably
that
9.
was 12.
No.
It's also possible
Okay.
that we made a
Fine.
mistake on our end.
6, 9, and
6 and
12,
9
they're
look
dead.
very similar.
How many on Briggsy?
2. 11 and 3.
One of them is going to hit. 5 points of bludgeoning damage, 1 point of poison damage, and a Constitution saving throw, please.
Against poison?
Yep. How many on Marius?
23.
One.
17.
Miss.
Okay.
I blocked
How
with my
many
shield.
on
2 on
Yorgrim? Thank you.
They will be a disadvantage.
I rolled a
though.
2 and a 3. Oh, they're a disadvantage?
Great, yeah.
They double fail and kill themselves.
I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20 for the second one, so they fail. They clearly fail. So you don't need to do any of that stuff. And that is their turn. Lethica, it is your turn. At the start of your turn, because you're grappled and restrained, you automatically take necrotic damage, so that's 2 failed saves.
1 failed save.
I
Right.
take it for each point of type of damage, right?
So you take...
Is it like 1 hit, or if it's 2 separate hits?
It's 1 hit, so you take 1 failed save.
The damage type doesn't matter, I believe. It's just like how many different instances of damage. I mean, or I don't know. That's
It's because it's not a melee attack. Abby is right. So it's 1 failed save. I need you to roll a save for me,
if she
please.
rolls a 1, she's dead.
I'm trembling.
We're good.
Oh, God.
Oh.
It is...
I can't.
This is a follow Dapper Dan, man.
She is going to...
the crop.
She is going to use a legendary action, and she is... Who are those people in front of her facing towards me?
That's
Jericho, then
Jerican.
me, then Brixie.
She is going to use a spell, and she's going to cast Lightning Bolt directly down all of you. She's going to use her...
What a lovely use of that spell. It's
That's
literally perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you. I like to think so.
17.
You all need to make a dexterity saving throw. Remember, you two are at
Again, with the
disadvantage
natural 20
because
when I
you're
do this.
Combined.
Oh, yeah.
Let me twist it.
Oh, wow. And even, that one was higher.
Uh-oh.
It's a
That's
17.
worse.
The DC for this is 15.
Can I twist?
Yes. Lightning bolt is very, very true.
Man, you were close with 9.
Okay. 20.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh no, because that still would have been. But my lower
No,
one.
you just
I
take
take
if it's a
this
twist.
one.
You take it. If, yeah.
So, okay, then that's a 20.
Yep.
It
You rolled a
basically just
20?
negates the
Yes.
the disadvantage.
Well, I got a 20. I rolled a 16.
Perfect. But the you two failed. Okay, so you will take. You're probably gonna die, to be quite honest.
One person at a time. We're gonna save one person at a time here.
I just needed to go. I just needed one turn.
Maybe she'll roll real low.
You know how many times it's happened to me in Beneath Dark Wings? Where I'm like, I just need to get back to my turn, and then I get fucking worked.
Yeah.
13,
Jesus.
14.
Because I play a fragile ass.
17 points of lightning damage.
Wait, I'm
half
a
as
zombie. Does that heal me?
No.
Hold on,
You would take
hold on.
half as much on a successful save.
I'm going to use my reaction for absorb elements.
Ooh.
Did you already use your reaction?
I got
to-
it back and have not
Perfect.
used it again.
All right.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm keeping track of it.
Okay. That's my girl.
So I can.
17. So I take 8.
So the problem is Reborn's not actually very good. So
Should that reduce what you take at all?
Yes.
Oh.
You are one entity.
So I'll get some more help.
2d6.
I heal 4. Thank you very much, Farron.
10. So it reduces by 10 the total damage.
So it reduces by 10, Jericho.
Oh.
That's how absorb elements work. So you need to give yourself back the health you took away.
I'll give myself back the whole thing. How about that?
Yes, I know, ZC. I rolled mostly 1s and 2s. Thanks for pointing it out.
Same.
You got lucky.
I did get a 5. I got this nice 5.
Does she incinerate all of her centipedes?
I fall unconscious.
Yeah, actually, it's 5 feet wide.
Yeah.
So no, she doesn't.
It's a literal straight
Oh,
line.
it is? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure
I
how
have it
wide
on Felix,
was.
but I've never had a chance to
I
use
wasn't
it.
sure how wide it was.
What was it though?
It's lightning bolt, which is fireball in a straight line instead of a circle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so that is what she's going to do for a legendary action. So it's your turn.
All right.
You are freed from me.
I will try and get right on over here.
Oh, I didn't take.
She is going to take an
Yeah,
opportunity
she would get
attack.
She would get an op attack at disadvantage.
Disadvantage because your turn. Reset it.
Good. 14 was my lowest. I just rolled a 16, so 14 plus 7, that's going to hit.
Oh, wow.
So she
All
is
good.
going to let out one of her tendrils. And that is doing 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Would the grapple effect still happen? Because when she hits with her tendrils, she grapples.
So it depends on
Because
if,
it's an opportunity attack.
I guess the question is...
I'm going to say no.
Oh, yeah. If the range of her tentacles is whatever feet...
20 feet.
It triggers when he gets out of it.
Right.
So if it's like he's just out of it, then it would grapple him there. Or, I mean, however you want to do it.
Oh, well, I guess her range is 20 feet, so she technically... Would that mean she technically doesn't get one? Because he's within 15 feet of her?
So pretty close.
I've never had a boss
Yeah,
like
correct,
this with 20 feet of range
Correct.
on
Why not?
anything.
Just
Well, I
heal
mean,
back up.
Rules,
you know what I mean?
rules is written.
As written, and if that's the range of her tentacle, yes, technically. But
Well,
again, she can do whatever
fuck.
she wants. She's a
You-
boss.
yeah,
you can do
you
whatever the hell
decide.
you want.
Right, but I want
You wanna
she
beat
is
me down?
her
You wanna
tendril is a
slap me
20
around?
foot
Welcome,
range, so
Vigilante.
I'm gonna say
Hello,
okay.
Vigilante.
You want to slap me
All
around
right,
with
so
a
you don't have to take
slime?
that damage. If I
Pop
make
that
you
back
play by
up.
the rules, I gotta play by the rules too sometimes.
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 Okay. All right. Quick question. So I'd like to try and grab this thing here. I have no idea if this is even possible or how this mechanic will work, but can I try and throw it closer to my comrades?
You could if you're using your action to do so.
Okay.
Oh, we should have done that at the end of her turn.
What should you have done at the end of your turn?
Do we roll at the end of our turn to get out of grapple, or
Yeah.
do we have to use an action?
You roll at the end of your turn.
Okay. So I can do mine.
Nice.
18.
It's 15.
Yeah. Okay, so
We break free?
do we break free, or do we both have to succeed?
No, you break free.
Okay, cool. So we're no longer grappled.
So there are benefits and negatives to being attached together.
Yorgrim and I were in perfect synchronicity. I miss it already.
So yes, you can use your action to throw it to somebody.
Okay.
And then it's your bonus action to be able to eat one.
Well, there'd be if I throw it, there's nothing left over here, unless this is like multiple chunks.
No, you'd be giving up your.
No, you'd be giving up.
Yeah.
There are
You'd be
2
a
other
hero.
chunks near you, but you'd have to be able to get to them. You are at
Right.
full speed because you.
I
want
want
to
to.
dash over there with it.
I want to. Well, I mean, I'm frightened. I can't move closer to her.
So, you
So
have
my
to, like,
goal
skirt
is
around
to
her.
like
Just
like
yeet
get
that
this
shit
over here
across
so
the
that
room.
you
Yeet
3
it.
can get it,
Yeah.
and I just go to the liver.
Throw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be a hero.
So yeah, I'd like to throw it.
No, we're fine. We're fine. Yorgrim, save yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, he's down. You guys gotta.
fucked.
You guys gotta leave him to get these 2 things. He's surrounded by weasels or centipedes, horrible centipede monsters, and I can just walk up to the liver. I'm at full health.
Okay.
I'd like to try and throw it over to him. Get it closer to.
So Z says, not sure if Kels or others caught this, but Kels, you're a satyr. You have magic resistance. So even if you have disadvantage, it would mean you should have a straight roll in case that makes a difference and possibly
On
saves a
saving
twist.
throws against spells and other magical effects.
Yes, so lightning bolt. Lightning bolt is a spell.
Okay.
Well, now we know for next time.
Yeah. Next time, lightning bolt.
Level
Turns out
3,
it looks
everybody.
awesome.
Level 3.
I'm a
Or level
reborn.
4.
It turns out Kelsey picked the only useful monster class.
All right, so I don't know what you want me to do, but I'd like to try and throw this to like Jericho or
Yeah,
something.
you can use your action to do that.
Okay.
I'll say you just throw it.
I just throw it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm super athletic if it makes anybody feel better about it.
I mean, you're using your action, which is huge
Oh.
when
She did hit in
action
the face
economy
with a bitch of
matters.
liver.
yeah.
Hail Mary.
Eat this or get this to
Hail Jerry.
Briggsy. It healed Marius.
Hail Jerry.
Oh yeah, Hail Jerry.
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
let me.
Just catch it with his mouth.
That's it. Oh, would I have movement left? Is this
What did you
difficult
use?
terrain? Would
No,
have been
it's not difficult.
5,
Walk to the
10,
next
15,
piece.
20.
Yeah, I would use up your movement and keep moving towards the next piece.
Well, I was thinking I'd move up here to try and get towards the liver.
yeah.
But
I mean,
or,
it's up to you. I'm no metagame. Do what you want.
well, I said, like, if they can get this piece to Briggsy, he's at least
Yeah, man.
up.
Good.
And then they can eat these 2 and I'll get to the liver.
Do whatever you want.
Okay,
It's
well,
just what I'm
because you
thinking.
moved out of 20 feet from her range, I believe that is.
Yeah.
I'm behind that weird
now she's
squiggly
potential.
thing.
Now I'm
You,
going to
You have
tentacle.
full
wheel.
agency.
Does a 20 hit?
With a free brain.
Yes.
At disadvantage? It would.
We haven't hit the hag yet.
Does a 17 hit?
Basically.
His 17 hits, yeah,
Perfect.
right on the
Severe
money.
damage
Right
control.
on the money.
The hag looks horrific.
She is going to do 7,
We can all
8, 9,
just get
10,
up.
11
Yeah,
points of
we're gonna get
bludgeoning
over here.
damage, and you are grappled.
11. I'm grappled.
We're doing
Yes.
We're doing damage control. here.
It is her turn now. She is going to cast a spell. She is going to look towards Briggsy, and she's going to cast magic missiles.
I think you're just dead.
Yeah. You dead.
Like dead. Like you're actually just dead.
No way.
3
I
different
literally
hits.
rolled 3 ones.
That's
Yeah.
3 death
It's
saves.
just,
It's just 3 hits.
Oh, you're unconscious.
It's 3 individual hits.
I didn't know you were unconscious.
I told you I was down.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I can't hear anything that you say over there. I've told you that a million times. I'm not. Well, no, I think she might do
Here,
that.
here,
Oh,
I'll-
man.
Yeah, I think that just kills him. though.
Yeah, no, I think that
it
does just kill
absolutely
you.
does just kill him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with it because
Okay.
she's not a dumb centipede. And you were taunting her, so yeah.
There we go.
That's how you do that right quick.
Turns out magic missiles can be a very good spell.
She is then going to.
Are you just permanently dead?
Got permanent, yeah.
She is then going to use a tendril attack on
Oh,
Marius.
oh, that's hilarious.
Sounds good.
Rolled a 4, so that's not going to hit.
Blocked.
And she is going to fling Yorgrim, so I have to roll to see which direction she flings you in. So you're east, so you're being flung against the wall there. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw
Oh.
to see if you crash into a pustule.
Oh.
13.
The DC is 15.
So I would fail.
Yeah. Do you want to twist it?
Actually, might. I mean, I don't know how. If I can see it, I have advantage, but I don't know if I'm just grappled and getting thrown. I don't know if I'd have advantage.
On what?
Yeah, I have advantage on dex saving throws if I can see the attack coming.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, I would say you can see her and the tendrils.
I got worse. Great.
So someone is saying that magic missiles would only count as one failed death save. And I think that's probably true.
You are the goddess of this world. And if you want Briggsy dead, he is dead. If you'd like him to be alive, he is still alive.
Let me look at what magic missile says.
I'm gonna twist this roll real quick. That's alright.
Because Hanska saying they're all independent.
They are, the darts all strike simultaneously, but you can direct them to other creatures. So because they strike simultaneously and not one right after the other, like Eldritch Blast, I will say is one failed death save, Briggsy.
There you go.
You're alive, Briggsy.
So he's unconscious.
Okay.
He's unconscious with one failed death.
One failed death. You got to roll for your. Well, no, it's almost your turn.
So what happened?
I got a 13.
You got a
Even on
13?
the twist, yeah.
Okay. So you are thrown against the wall. You are going to take 8 points of necrotic damage as you crash into a pustule. You are grappled and restrained.
Who was that?
That was Yorgrim. So that was her turn. She
On
did her.
this wall?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She did her turns. It is now Briggsy's turn. I need you to roll death save for me.
Okay.
Good luck, pal.
You insist.
I do.
Roll a 1. Whoa.
It says the darts all strike simultaneously, and I think that's important.
pass.
Well, you didn't roll a 1, so that's good. Are you advantaged because you're
I'm a zombie.
you're reborn or whatever it is?
God.
He passed.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So one fail and one success.
It is Jericho's turn.
I'm going to ask a question. I'm
Okay.
going to be obnoxious. Does Jericho get the sense it would take a bonus action to shove a big hunk of liver down Briggsy's throat, or would it be a full action?
It would be a full action. Same way a healing potion would be.
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
restrained.
move.
You have to eat it to be ungrappled and all that jet. Oh, no, wait. Would that do grapple?
What?
That just separates us.
You are out of the grapple. You rolled, and you got both of yourselves out of the grapple.
Oh, that's right. We are grappled.
Get out the damn lizard! Run! Get the damn lizard out!
Oh gosh, on 3 once. Never mind. Spin.
Rotate!
I'm going to use my action. Briggsy! I'm shoving liver.
Because just getting forgotten in the corner.
No,
We're working on it. We're working on it.
I've only had one turn.
I shove a piece of liver.
There you go,
into his mouth.
Briggsy. There you go.
Give me that
So
back.
you will bet you are no longer under the strange effects, and you heal 4d4 plus 4.
I don't think I have any bonus actions because I'm out of spells. Let me see. Nope, that's it. I'll say, I can bonus action to inspire. You have a bonus inspiration. I'll say, Briggsy, I'm glad you're not dead. I mean, you're dead, but anyways, here you go. And so take a bardic inspiration. That's all I got.
44 plus 4.
I puke. And
That's a good puke
awaken.
sound. Well done.
Okay. With that, it is Sir Marius' turn.
Yes, I am ready. I begin to heroically run towards the unconscious Lethica. 5, 10, 15. She is stuck to the wall, correct?
She is.
How do I free her?
You can attack the pustule to
Damn
destroy it.
That's the last thing I wanted you to say.
I would say you could also attempt to rip her. It would still be your action, though, if you're attempting to rip her out of the wall.
I'd be able to get up to the thing and then get a piece and just feed it to her. And then at least she's up and she gets the heal.
I'm gonna do that instead. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Can you just walk up the wall?
Yes, I can. 20, but then that's another 4 blocks, which is 40. I would have to use my action to dash, which I will do to get up on the ledge.
You're gonna take the hit though.
Yeah, I'm going to take a reaction.
It misses.
Mysticals?
Wait, 16?
No.
16?
16 misses.
Miss.
Okay.
I block it. And I am on the ledge, and I am going to rip off. I used my action to dash, so if I may, I'd like to grab a hunk of liver
You do.
And then I don't know how far Lethica is up the...
She's about 10 feet. I would say she's about halfway down, but it's an action to feed it to her.
Yeah, alright. So then I'm coming for her next, I guess. That's the best I can do.
Okay.
I'm getting there. I'm trying, man.
Call me a piece while you're up
Farron.
there. Lethica is nothing.
Okay, I am going to, now that we are ungrappled, I'm going to mirthfully leap. Not really, but I'll just jump over here like a sweet little gal and pull.
Goodbye.
You're not pulling anymore. You're separate.
Yeah,
No.
no, they're not. They haven't eaten yet.
yeah. No.
They're
You're still
no
together.
longer.
They're together. Yeah.
Yes, they're no longer tendril restrained, but they are still fused together by the horrific magic.
Does that push him out?
There's no opportunity attack, so it's
They're
just...
No, you should just be on their
they're
spot.
Just like
Okay.
on the centipede.
So I will grab the liver and eat it.
Okay, you do that.
Okay.
You will heal the 44 plus 4, and you are no longer entwined together.
Okay. And now we just need to get liver to you.
Wait, we don't have any extra curse, do we? We're both free!
We're free! So that was 15. And I'm going to...
So you now have the rest of your
I
movement because
have
you're not together.
the rest of my movement, which should get me to, like, yay.
Yep.
And I pick this up and throw it to Briggsy.
It's an action to do that. That's your Grim.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yorgrim.
It's an action
Oh,
to throw
good.
it, so you can do it
Interchangeable.
next time.
We're both kind of
Did I
green,
use an action?
guess.
I thought eating it was a bonus action.
Oh, you're right, it is. So if
Okay.
you want to use your action to throw it to him, you can.
Okay.
Yeet!
Do I need to roll for anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
We're playing Fiend Well.
Yeah.
You're fleeing. That's fine. I'm done.
That makes me feel so proud when you say it like that.
We're getting to the right people at the right
All right.
time.
I'm going to roll a d6. That was your turn?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was another 6. Sorry, Yorgrim. You watch as once again, out of a different portion of Stenoga, you see Oswald appear as he leaps across the room with a strange, unnatural gracefulness as he attempts to pull your mouth open and burrow down into your
really
throat.
wants to get in there.
These
He does.
horrific familiars hate you. They all hate
Constitution
you.
saving throw for me, please.
I don't want you to fail because I'm going to throw up, but I kind of want you to fail.
They call me
Appreciate that.
Slippery Oswald.
No.
Oh,
Not even
thank
close.
God for my sanity. 25.
All right, you are able to shrug it off as you.
I'm gonna slide down that throat off if you like.
No, thank you.
As you
Please
punch,
voodoo gun me in the
as
face.
you punch into Oswald, he flies off and skitters across the floor. He sinks down into the earth and despairs.
Get out of here, Oswald.
So it is Monsters 2. They are going to surround you in whatever way that they possibly can.
Oh, can you imagine?
What's surrounding what?
Oh, well, I'm just fucked. Oh no!
And they are stupid, so if you're unconscious, they don't move to you.
Oh, we don't need this
yeah,
anymore, right?
Well, I'm conscious.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
So we
conscious?
have 2 here.
You were healed.
He ate the liver.
We force fed him the liver,
yeah.
but shoved it down his
Fucking a
gullet.
shitload on
confused.
Jericho.
All right, so how many? So none on Marius or Lethica.
2 on
Two
Farron.
on
Two on Farron.
2 on
4
Briggsy, 4 on Jericho.
Four on
Oh gosh, how'd it do?
1 hits on Farron, so that will be 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of poison damage. And then a Constitution 11 saving throw against the poison. How many on Jericho?
4.
Constitution 11 saving throw.
A natural 1 and a natural 12, so that does hit. So I'll do those 2 first.
12.
Can I twist it?
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my gosh.
2 points of poison damage. And I'm gonna roll the other 2.
You dice.
I literally rolled another natural 1 and a natural 4.
It didn't help.
I failed my.
You're advantaged on me.
You are poisoned, so you're under the poison condition. How many are on you?
2 on me, and they're advantaged on from.
So first one hits, second one misses. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Poison matters.
That was the bludgeoning.
I just realized.
and then
that.
3 poison.
And I just realized that I'm resistant to poison damage. Okay.
And so, are they on anybody else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then that's their turn. Lethica, another death save for me, please.
You just gotta survive this one.
I have faith in my dark goddess.
Is it a natural 20?
It was a 2.
Oh.
Not a natural one.
So that's a fail.
My heart just did this.
You're not dead, are you?
No. No, it's just he's got
So
2 failed
close.
and 1 succeed.
Because if you rolled
My math-
one,
my
that
math
counts for
was
2,
If you
right.
and then he would have
rolled a
been
1,
dead.
he would have been dead.
Okay.
Oh my
Yorgrim.
God.
I'm sweating profusely.
Holy shit. Alright, so can I beat frightened? Can I beat grappled? Or am I just like
Yeah, so you can use your bonus action to eat the thing that Farron threw to you.
okay.
And it's like a cleanse, right? Would it
Yeah,
drop the
so
fear
it-
too and everything, or no? So lesser restoration.
It's a lesser restoration. I don't know if lesser restoration gets rid of frightened.
You're still stuck to the wall, right?
Well, I don't know if I think I'm grappled by her tendril. Am I stuck to the wall?
When you hit the wall, you had to make a dex saving throw to see whether or not you landed in a posture.
Just to take damage.
Did you?
I lost it.
No,
I
so
took
the
damage,
frightened
but-
condition is not affected by a lesser restoration. So you would still be frightened, you're still grappled and restrained, but you can heal, because it's 44 plus 4.
Yeah.
So you can heal yourself, and then you can use your action to either destroy the pustule or try and make the save to get out.
So you are stuck to the wall.
Okay. I'm more worried about the frightened because I don't know what I do about that, or am I just frightened for 10 turns?
At the end of your turn, you can roll against the frightened.
Okay, all right. So I'll bonus action eat the soul thing, and I will roll.
And your arms and that foot that was slowly turning had grown into a full calf and a knee. All of that sloops back into your body as you are no longer afflicted by the horrific transformation. Do not believe so. What? Can I answer it?
I think we already asked if her eating the liver healed me. I think
It didn't. No.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. So then my action is to try and break out of the grapple.
So you can
pustule.
either try and break out, or you can attack the pustule and destroy it.
Oh, okay. I'll attack the pustule and destroy it. Well, I'll probably just miss, to be honest.
So say you might have a better shot at athletics.
It's the
And I will
it's
say
the
you
same
don't
bonus,
you don't
to
know
be
how
honest.
much health it has. So
Are you raging?
I can't rage. I'm out of the mist
Oh
juice.
shit.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh wait, I think Lethica's dead. Because at the start of your turn, you're still in the pustule, aren't you? So at the start of your turn, you automatically take damage. So that would have been a failed save, and then your 2 would have been a failed
If the
save
pustule does damage
automatically.
then I would have died last turn.
No, because I had you take a failed save last turn, and then you had a positive save.
Okay, so I'm dead.
Okay, well,
This is bad.
it was a turn too slow. Turns out 80 feet of movement's not fast enough. 75, 70, 70.
What?
All right, well,
How many can I twist this? This is roll a 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to twist every single die roll that we have.
Look at the back of them colored.
Alright,
correctly.
16.
I never knew that.
That passes.
So that, I would just try and
but
shatter it out of
you
them.
you do take the necrotic damage because you started your turn there, so
Okay.
that's 4 necrotic
Still
damage.
shove the liver down her throat.
yeah, I mean, I can try. Let's see what happens.
Alright. So I'm freed. But that was my action. But I'd still theoretically... I'm frightened, so I can't move any closer to her.
But you can now roll to break the fright
At the
end of your turn.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, what is it? I rolled a 5, so I can't imagine that.
No, that doesn't break the fright.
Okay.
Twist it. You're twisting it.
Alright.
Fucker.
Roll a different dice. Well, this one roll 16.
There we go.
Oh, 17.
Yes, 17 passes. So you are able to break off from the frighten. And you do this. You feel yourself no longer frightened by this thing, though you can see it in its horrific image in front of you. You eat part of the liver and you feel yourself overcome with a warmth, but there's a disgustingness to it. You know that this is part of this thing that is here in this room, and you turn to look. You see Marius as he's attempting to harvest more pieces of this liver, and then you look down, and you see the body of Lethica as it is being squeezed by this pustule, and you see as her eyes roll around in her head, and then her body goes completely limp. No more breath. No more rising and falling of her chest. Just silence. It is now her turn. She is going to cast magic missiles. And she is going to cast it. She's going to turn. She's going to spin in her disgusting pit. And she's going to cast them at Marius.
Yep.
Can she take a con saving throw?
Yes. A natural 19. She's going to do 4. So someone said that I only roll once for magic missiles. Is that true?
I think you do. However you like.
I'm gonna roll 3 different ones because that's how I like it.
Smoke me for 12. That's fine.
8 points of damage.
Take it.
So that's that, and then she is going to. That happens. She's going to she's going to attempt to tendril you. She is able to tendril you. She's going to reach. Well, are you 20? You're more than 20 feet away, aren't you?
He's like 40 feet away.
No, she can't tendril you. And you're more than 20 feet. She's going to do it towards Jericho. Because he's right there. So Jericho, that would hit. So you're going to take some damage. Where is it? 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And she is going to use her other attack to attempt to fling you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Me?
Yes.
Gosh.
You're no longer at disadvantage.
Ooh, I got that'll be a 20, a 24.
That succeeds. She is able to fling you. She's going to fling you 30 feet in. She's going to fling you west. So you're going to go against the west wall, but you don't take any additional damage and you do not hit a pustule. So you're just flung, you're not harmed in any additional way.
Okay.
And that is her turn.
Crazy.
Get up. What the fuck is...
I feel disgusted, but also rejuvenated, because now I have use of my arm. Get the fuck off me! And on a bonus action, Hungry Jaws, Chomp, number 2.
Okay.
Can I twist that?
Yeah.
Sure.
That is a 18 to hit.
Ooh.
That hits, yeah.
Presumably it kills it.
It does. What number is that?
2.
Thank you.
So I will swallow a little bit of the centipede and gain some temporary hit points. And then... Jeez. Someone's gotta kill these things.
These centipedes here are playing a pickup game of basketball with the hoop that I've left in the form of my floating spirit chakra.
I'm gonna. I stood up before I did that, and then I will.
And I'll say you've noticed that they're not smart, so they don't get opportunity attacks. You can move away from them.
I'm still going to call the cutlass into my hand and make an attack on the one next to me.
Okay.
It's gonna hit, so it does. I mean, yeah, it dies.
11.
Yep. And then I'm going to use my movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. This is like a mound, right? Like that I can hide behind.
It's like mounds of stuff. I would say, yeah, sure, you can hide behind it.
Okay. So I'm basically just trying to get out of line of sight and just get a sense of like what the fuck's going on. And
Jericho.
yeah. I'm gonna... quick question. Does she seem to be angry? You said that she was angry that we were eating her liver.
Yes, she seemed to be very frustrated. She doesn't want you to stop being these horrifying abominations. Not that it seems to be doing any harm to her.
Okay.
Just simply that she wanted to look, she finds you much more visibly pleasing when you are fused together with multiple arms and
She's
things.
mildly inconvenienced.
Yes, she's mildly inconvenienced.
Oh, no.
I don't care. I'm going to, oh gosh, my whole plan. I'm gonna run forward.
But what I will say is there's a significant amount of that left, and it functions like a healing potion. So you can continue to find ways to feast on her.
I'm gonna say, well, he will raise you up on big crow wings, and I'm gonna cast fly on myself. Yes.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say, I'm coming, Lethica and Marius. And so I'm gonna fly up into the air, 60 feet. So that's what, 15? And I guess,
you can easily get that. I mean, yeah, if it's 60 feet.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly here, and I'm going to bonus action, just eat the liver, because I can, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do that, and so I'll heal that. I'll just... Man, this never tasted so good! No wonder Virgil likes eating folks' liver. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, that is your turn. Marius.
If I could, as a bonus action, grab another chunk.
Sure.
So I have 2 of them. I'll stash one. Disgusting bloody lump of liver in my.
It reminds you a lot of Briggsy's chunk.
Nice. With the other chunk in my hand, I'm gonna do a sweet, put my gauntlet into the flesh wall and kind of slide down it and yell, "Lethica, I'm coming! I'm on my way!" And I'm going to land. Lethica, I'm here! Don't worry. Lethica, oh my! And I'm going to try to force feed her this liver.
Roll a d20 for me, Derek.
Lethica, you can't die on us! No!
You'd have to take my mask off to do that. 11.
Do you take Lethica's mask off?
I would say I would do...
You would have to.
Yeah, fuck it. I throw that bitch across the room. I'm so much more worried about your health and safety that I don't even think about the mask, and it goes skittering off to
What do we see?
somewhere in the room.
Well, what does Marius see?
Yeah, Derek, what does Marius see?
You see the beautiful face of a drow woman. Unscarred, unblemished,
She looks peaceful.
pretty. Peaceful and in gentle repose.
He's still... Marius gets a boner.
Eat the liver! Eat the fucking liver!
An 11.
You got an 11. You are in a world of twilight. You feel your body floating gently, pulled by the magnetism of the stars and the moon. And there is a peace, a peacefulness. You give in to it. You feel like you're going home. And then one of the stars starts burning just a little bit yellower, just a little bit brighter. A halo of rose red around it. You feel drawn to it. You have a choice to make. Do you continue to float aimlessly in the stars? Or do you swim through the celestial bodies towards this one bright light casting a warm glow all over you?
I look at the night sky and I see the stars and the beautiful dark night. When I see the moon, I realize that my job is not finished. And I turn to the bright warmth of that yellow light and will myself towards it as best I can.
You do, and just as quickly as you will yourself, the moon glows brighter and you're shrouded in a pale silvery light as a stream of celestial magic propels you forward toward this bright beam of what is very clearly now sunlight. And as you hit it, you feel your body pulled forward. You feel almost sick for just a second. You look back towards the moon and you see the image of a hag's face as you're sucked back into reality, and just for a second in your head, you hear a voice you have never heard before.
There will be a price to pay for what you've done today, Lethica. But help your friends.
You now have 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
Oh! Lethica! Oh! By Lathander! And by Shaw! And I pull you in and I hug you deeply with a genuinely warm hug, feeling you breathing and knowing that you're alive. And there are tears in my eyes.
You feel me hug you back. I would push myself into your, just at your neck where your neck meets your shoulder, and for a moment, you feel that I have fragility. I'm not always a stoic mask wearer, and then I wake up to the battle and realize that shit's still going.
You are actually not at 1 hit point. You fed him the thing, so you would be 44 plus 4.
That's 48 points.
Yeah.
You also don't have your mask on.
You also don't have your mask on, and it was thrown clattered to the ground.
Across the room, even.
But yes, Marius, that was your turn.
That was my turn! Holy warmth!
I don't like that. Being resurrected by horrible, evil hag lovers.
That's alright.
There's work to be done, Briggsy. We cannot worry about hag magics!
I would say you don't know what he heard or saw.
No, I don't have any concept. I'm
just
literally
kidding.
like hiding.
No!
Briggsy, how did you look before you ran behind the fleshy
America? Or could we call them Methica?
Here, just very quickly.
Hilarious.
I was clearly bloodied.
Okay.
So I was, sort of bleeding goo.
And how did Yorgrim look against the wall there?
Yorgrim looks like a goddamn stallion. I'll tell you that much.
He's got the mist protecting him,
So I, having seen Briggsy run behind this pillar, I'm going to follow suit.
Lepius.
And meet him behind here, and I'll grab him. Are you okay? Are you alright?
What are you doing here?
This is my honey spot!
Get it together! And I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh, thank you. I mean, so, how are things going out here?
Not great. Get it together and come back out. Fight like a man. And I'll hit you for 11.
Oh, thank you.
Got him.
This flesh mound isn't big enough for the both of us!
Okay.
Oh, so that was, hold on. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually,
30.
I'm going to stay down there. I'm going to stay.
All right.
Oh, we can plan. Just for a little bit.
Over the
Oh,
mountain.
I'm not
in 5
scared.
seconds.
Just maybe for a minute.
Jericho,
Just to catch my breath.
You watch as another pustule opens up on Stenoga's body, and you see the head of Slippery Oswald peek out as he lunges directly towards you with an unnatural propulsion as he collides into your chest, reaches up and attempts to open up your mouth and force himself down into your throat. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me,
Is that the
please.
throat Oswald wants to go
Yeah, I
down?
was gonna say.
Let him in!
Oswald made a bad
Choose to
choice.
fail.
I got a 6.
Oh no, the portal to
fail.
hell.
You feel as Oswald dives down into your person, and you expect to see some kind of reaction, but you feel a sick glee in your stomach, almost as if the thing within is pleased by this choice. And then you hear another voice.
Oh no.
Fight for
I'm trying to do the other voice.
Fight for me now, Jericho. My sweet baby. I don't mind sharing you with your father? Ew, what is it?
And you are now charmed by her.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
so all the stuff with Virgil and all of that and that business to basically, I can presume that he's just in there.
Yeah.
I guess.
It seems like whatever is in there has allowed him entrance and does not mind that he has taken control of you. You imagine that whatever resides in there could have stopped it, but chose not to.
Oh,
Sick
what
bastard.
a dick!
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole!
That guy's the worst.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Whose turn is it then?
Monsters.
It is monsters too. It's the lair action. They are going. I'm gonna see if they are smart enough as just fucking centipedes to know that you went behind the. They are not.
They don't know
They
where
have
you're
no clue that you're behind that.
Hold your breath! Stop fucking breathing!
And they are going to spread out around her and move their full movement, attempting to get to everybody else.
What's their movement?
40.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
But you are up 10 feet, so they
that's
won't be
right.
able, unless they can go 10 more feet, they can't get to you. I need you to all roll a perception check for me, please.
Roger.
Oh shit. Oh, natural 20.
I think I got a 17.
Perception. I'm a bard. 26.
19.
17.
26.
Wow, a lot of high
Jesus.
rolls.
Okay.
17.
Give me that 25 actually.
17's are the lowest.
17 is the lowest.
We tied for the lowest.
Every single one of you can hear what sounds like a burble and then a strange sliding sound directly from the place that you had entered this room. That's all you hear.
Here?
You know who's coming to save the day?
Listen. Alright. So help me God, if Billy comes out of that anus, I'm gonna shove him right back in, alright?
Not a chance.
If Billy comes out of that asshole, he's going right back in. Oh my god.
We do not need extra Billy out of
Yeah.
Oh, lordy. Alright.
That was Monsters 2. Lethica.
Thank you, Marius.
All right, we need to end this.
And I reach up and I realize my mask is gone. And
I'm
then
sorry about your mask.
I realize that my right arm is working and that my
Mhm.
neck is returned to its piece. That is all right.
Oh yeah, you had to lift her like sagging head.
And like massage
It
it
was
down.
actually like 30 feet away.
Like one of those comically oversized stockings. Just fucking get the liver in there.
It's like Beetlejuice.
I had to massage it down like if a snake had
into the
eaten
snake.
something too big.
Holy shit.
Yeah, squeeze it
Down
toothpaste
there.
tube.
Have you ever seen sausage getting made? All right.
Oh, God.
So now I'm back to my beautiful original self, and I will look forward and take in the full scope of the situation for just a moment before I realize that this is indeed desperate times. I feel the magic of the spirit weapon, I think.
Mhm.
It's still connected to
Yeah.
me. And so with my bonus action, I'm going to pump it down and have it slash down. I'm sure she's facing all the action at this point, into the back of her neck, if I can.
You can.
I would like to enjoy a 20 to hit,
That hits.
and I will do 6 points of force damage. And with my action, I'm still stuck in a pustule, so I should take damage.
Yes.
I would like to take that damage, please.
You will. It is 2d6.
That's a lot of centipedes.
5 points of necrotic damage, but you now can attempt to escape.
Instead of attempting to escape, I am pissed. I feel that I am lodged, and you would see that I am totally stuck in this pustule without really any way to get out, without like tearing myself out from the wall and what have you, or being freed by someone else. But at the same time, there's a doubling that happens to your vision. Instead of Lethica stuck in the wall, a similar perfect illusionary version of Lethica steps out from the wall and starts to walk forward.
What?
Invoke duplicity.
Get her!
And I don't know if she respects the laws of gravity or what, but if she can, I would have her just stand up and confidently stride towards Stenoga.
Absolutely.
Ready to fucking go, and that'll be my turn.
What did you do?
I duplicated myself as a mirror image. It's what my domain Holy cleric
shit.
ability is, and I thank Shar in my heart.
Let's go. Let's go.
That is Lethika's turn. Yorgrim.
All right, so I'm pissed off. I'm happy to see that Lethika is alive. I thought she was a goner. I'm gonna go down this way, and just as I move towards the hag, I'm gonna say,
You are the ugliest of your sisters.
and with every step I take, I'm gonna leave like misty footprints, and then I'm gonna go and say,
And your plan was horrible. The dumbest of them all. And just know, when we strike you down, the hole I dig for you will not be deep.
and I'll go straight up to her and cast. I would like to, as I was walking, create like a pathway of mist that will swirl and summon, and I would like to cast Fog Cloud towards my crew over here, centered on a point that's kind of like slightly up, so around all of them and the liver they're shrouded in mist.
Okay.
And you cannot see them.
Fog cloud inside of an anus. Perfect. Very on brand.
Exactly.
Right.
It kind of
Yes,
smells,
you do that.
but
and
you know,
are you attacking her, or is it just the fog
I
cloud?
can't.
You just
I
insulted
assume
her.
that that's my action.
That would be your
I think,
action, yeah. If that's an action.
Yeah. So I would have to get this far. I'd have to bonus action, aggressive movement, and then to cast Fog Cloud, I'd have to cast my action.
So she is going to. So how does Fog Cloud work for purposes of attacking her? Or
for attacking her? Huh?
For her attacking.
So it's heavily obscured. The area is heavily obscured.
So how much does that raise everyone's AC to?
Well, she would be disadvantaged attacking it.
Yeah,
but doesn't
I looked up
obscured
heavily
also
obscured.
increase their AC?
If she needs vision, then she can't attack, period.
Oh.
But if she wants to, like, you know, if you don't need vision, you can... She's disadvantaged.
Okay, so she's going to look down towards you, and she's going to bestow a curse upon you.
Good.
Because you're right there. So she's going to reach out and she's going to touch you. She's going to caress the side of your face.
Yes, my baby.
Get my fucking face.
And so what this is going to do, you need to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. DC 15.
Not bad.
You succeed. Yeah, you succeed.
That's fucking
You just wasted her fucking spell slot. All right.
I'm spoken for.
She is, however, going to. She is, however, going to tendril you.
So fucking true.
Is she disadvantaged or anything on you?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that makes it a natural 1.
Wow.
She's going to attempt to tendril you again.
Oh.
Both 12s, so 19.
Oh, that would hit.
But she can't grapple because she had to use both of her tendrils. So that's going to be.
What the?
6 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, no, I lied. You are also grappled.
Oh, shit.
But she can't throw you. She can't throw you.
Oh,
How do you like them?
Oh, and also, I didn't give you this, but this is Slippery Oswald if you want to see what he looks like.
I do
my
not.
gosh.
Oh,
You don't want this guy in your body.
No.
You don't want him in your body.
Jericho, I advise you don't look. Just don't look.
You call me Slippery Oswald.
Oh.
As you wrap your
That's a
tendrils
mantis
around me, I
shrimp.
just shout out,
Ugh, I know a small girl that hits harder than you.
That's it.
I gotta see this.
Great. Briggsy, it's your turn.
We all heard that sound, right?
The blurb
Yeah.
blurb.
What the fuck was that?
I want to peek over there and see. What can I see from that direction? there?
I'll keep your perception rolls. You can see that the wall seems to be throbbing.
This soda's so gross.
Oh boy. Probably not Billy.
Slippery Oswald looks like he's about to sing a Disney
I'm
song.
gonna ignore that.
Go over here. and be like, "Oh, they're in trouble!" I turn to Farron. There's so many centipedes. And I pull out my voodoo gun, and I'm like, and I'm gonna shoot the one. I'm like, Yogi, get down! And I'm gonna shoot 7.
I can't get down. I'm in the midst of a giant tentacle
I hit,
grappled.
so it dies.
So number 7's dead.
Number 7 is dead.
So there should be 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 10.
1, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 10.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm helping.
He's finding his courage.
What a great character arc.
That was your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay.
Shoot
With
one
that,
centipede.
the wall throbs even harder. You all hear a loud slurp and almost like a tearing crack as flesh is ripped from flesh. And immediately tumbling out into that direct area, I don't have a token because I'm a dumbass. So you can use Slippery Oswald for this. Sorry, Maggie
It's
McDuff. As you see a woman in a large brown hooded robe, as she calls out, "No, we can't.
Let's make her
We
the-
can't let this happen.
we know that he's
You will
asleep.
pay for what you did to those children, you horrific bitch!" And she is going to cast Fireball on the centipede.
Let's fucking go! Maggie McDuff, the leader of the good coven! Let's go!
But we're all hit
Let's
by fireball, right?
Oh wow, I'm trying to. Sorry, iPads are hard.
Maggie McDuff can't be Slippery Oswald. This isn't fair.
Here, we'll do
Yeah.
this. No, we'll give her an upside
Do we
down.
have a mini that works?
You can take
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
There's plenty of
Yeah, get a mini.
She's got flaming red hair.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like Maggie McDuff's kind of like the savior.
I
of
mean,
the day.
so if they, I mean, I don't know why I rolled because they all have 1 hit point. So who are the ones that are there? The 3 and then the 2.
Basically everybody but 8. The 3 and the 2 would
So
be
8 is
everybody
the
but
only
8.
one. So I'm just gonna roll once for them.
Is that gonna hit me?
Unclear.
I'm gonna find.
This is as close as I can.
Well,
get to
I mean, it
Maggie.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they take
That's
half
close.
damage anyway. So yeah, they're all dead.
Gone.
I don't know why I'm doing that. They're all dead.
Welcome, Maggie.
They saved, but they all die. You can smell. It's almost kind of delicious. The smell of these cooking centipedes as their flesh goes up into flame, and you watch as they all turn to cinder and ash and fall to dust.
Beautiful.
Do we recognize it as Maggie McDuff?
I would say as she turns, you can immediately see under this hood that it is Maggie McDuff. Her eyes are sunken in. She looks exhausted. She looks weak. You can see on part of her back there is clearly an arm coming up around the side, and she's trying to keep it hidden and held down with the cloak on her back. But she looks pissed.
Let's fucking go.
Duffman says, "Oh no!"
Jericho, it's your turn.
You're charmed.
Oh,
I-
fuck you, charmed.
I am thinking of the gleeful presence and the will that would let something that would take my mind or Jericho's mind from me. And I think that my hand would go to the key around my neck. And what the thing inside of Jericho would want to happen. And I want to get a sense if, as the DM of what, given what happened the last time Jericho was tricked to use the key, what, if anything, am I feeling inspired to do that? Am I feeling inspired
I have no idea what you're asking. I'm going to be quite honest. Inspired to do what?
to basically take the key and unlock my chest?
Oh my.
I don't know. Is Jericho feeling inspired to do that? I would say you hear no other voices in your head except for this woman who is telling you that you're hers now. So I will leave that up to you to decide.
Does she or Slippery Oswald have, like, sense of the presence of the other being within him?
She very clearly
Yeah.
saw something through Oswald's eyes that she was repulsed by. You know it's got to be bad when she's repulsed by it.
Okay.
So I will say this is player agency. And as your DM, I will respect whatever choice you choose to make.
Let's fucking go, dude. This is it. There's nothing else after this. Unlock the cage.
You fool.
That's my vote, man.
Man, we were so close to turning this
I
around.
know.
Maggie
This is just
shows
where
up
we-
here just to be eaten by Jericho.
Let's take a coffee break.
This is where we fade to fucking black.
I think I'll as my mind leaves itself and feeling whatever reason the thing inside of me would let such a creature inside and inhabit with. The only thing I can think of is I basically reach into my neck and I'll pull out this very simple, almost rusted key. And I'll pull aside my shirt and you'll see that this is a cage. And there is a large keyhole that fits that key perfectly. And I will look down and I am going to say, well, come on out, Raoum. And I'll stick it in my chest
I guess we're all
and
dead.
unlock it.
Okay.
And
You unlock it.
and I open the door. And I don't know what that does.
Okay. You open the door to your chest. And all that you see inside is blackness, except for one faint, burnt orange light. But it's not just one, it's two eyes shining within. As you feel yourself overcome, you are not Jericho anymore. Raoum has taken over. For the foreseeable future, you will act as Raoum would act. And you watch as Jericho's head goes back and then falls limply. You're no longer under the charm of Stenoga, but you belong to something far darker.
Well, I don't think anybody would see it.
Well, maybe not in the fog.
Ooh.
And I will send you a message privately.
Yep.
But I will say that's your turn.
I would say that would be my action, yeah.
Okay, well, Marius' turn now. Having seen you do this duplicity,
Invoke duplicity, yes.
do I feel that I have your blessing to leave you be? Or would I still feel the need to dislodge you from this wall?
I'm trying to command Stenoga's attention as much as possible by this perfect version of me walking through the air, attempting to distract her, hoping that she's going to swipe at me. But the version that's still in the pustule is like.
Because I would help. I would want to help, because I wouldn't understand how your magic works. So I wouldn't want to fuck that up. I guess is my point.
Oh, mechanically.
Yeah, Marius would be he wouldn't want to fuck up your magic and all that shit.
You would see that I am now concentrating very hard on what I'm doing, and I'm not looking great still, even despite the liver.
And physically, your body's still in this thing,
Yeah.
taking damage.
Yeah.
And Marius would probably.
I'm going to use my action to pull you out.
That's very kind of you.
That's a wise choice.
Yeah, it works.
There's
Sorry, I'm dealing with something.
Yeah, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. It works.
You're pulling him out of the pustule. Yes, by all means,
oh,
go ahead.
No.
And then what's the radius of the mist?
It is a 20-foot radius, so it'd be 40 feet, all in a sphere.
And where's the center? Here?
It would be. So I was thinking the center was on the precipice
of this.
So it would go. No, on the liver.
Okay.
So it would go down and cover you two, but you would be able to relatively easily walk out of it if you choose.
It's like.
And it would also cover where Jericho is, and where on the top end it would cover the liver.
All right. I will use my action to pry Lethica from the wall. Write you up, make sure you're all right. I'm going to look you in the eyes and say, all right, I have to end this. And I'm going to dash off into the mists. Behind this thing.
Bye.
And I'm gone. And that's my turn.
So long.
To answer your question, ZC, when I invoked duplicity, I would have made an exact duplicate of myself. Even if I'd had horrible legions and my long neck and my limp arm, I would have tried to create a duplicate for the purposes of trickery. So this version looks the way that I looked in the pustule, just escaped and somehow free and spooky and
It is.
My turn.
Karen's turn.
Wait. We gotta get out. We can't just hide here all the time. I'm gonna slam my staff down on the ground, and it'll glow blue for a moment, and then around the skull at the top of it, wicker branches will begin to sprout out and entangle together and encase the skull into like a wicker skull. And then I will rush out. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 35 to right here, and so using the withering entropy charge of my staff, I will. I assume it just stays if I don't hit, but I will make a swiping attack with my staff at her, Stenoga.
Okay, you do that.
And I am unfortunately disadvantaged because I'm still poisoned, but fuck you.
That's hilarious.
That was so close.
Let's twist it.
That was so close.
Yeah,
a 20 and a 19.
Twist this guy.
20 and an 18. Jesus.
Twist this guy.
Yeah, just twist it. There you go.
Her AC is 16.
I have a +3, so that's
No.
We have
Frickin'
4 left.
Jesus
oh my
Christ.
god.
We
I haven't even swung my sword yet.
Left.
I have not even swung my sword yet.
You neither.
Yeah,
Nor have I my
she's
shovel.
not nearly as hurt as she should be by now.
okay.
Well,
yeah, so that
well.
basically that was for thematic, so it only uses the charge if I hit, but
Okay.
nothing happens.
You attempt to, but you are repulsed and distracted by the mouths on her titties.
Oh, that would be distracting.
I imagine
Hey.
so.
Hey, don't miss! Don't fuck it up! Don't
It is
fuck
at this time that
Don't fuck this up!
you would expect to see the resurgence of Slippery Oswald, but nothing happens.
I hate that guy.
Monsters 2, there's one of them left, I think.
Yep.
And it is on Jericho.
Marius.
Marius. It is going to make its attack against Marius.
Nothing survived.
A natural 1, so nothing happens. Lethica.
Oh, my goodness.
And you're
Now
free.
that I'm free, I'm back on the ground. I'm looking around. I turn and I spy my mask. Before I move, I will look up at this hag woman. I will attempt to distract her from behind. I again will come down with the chakram. That's a natural 1.
Damn.
But I was suspending that because the version of myself, I don't know how she's reacting to the fact that there's a uninjured version of myself walking towards her. It's a perfect illusion.
I would say you see her looking at it a little quizzically, but her eyes are darting around all of you. She looks like she simply wants to corrupt and twist you to her will. The more of you, the merrier. The bigger, the better the monstrosity.
I will continue to get in, and I will get in closer and closer and closer until I am within kissing distance, and whisper, the goddess of loss is ready to give you her gift. And I will reach forward and put both of my hands on her mouth titties.
Yeah.
And I will cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level.
Nice. Let it rip.
The more of you, the
Gaping
merrier.
sores open in her titties. Mouths. Titty mouths.
Mouth titties.
What
We're
was your
gonna
AC?
twist that.
Wait.
You only have 4.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
I have more twists of dread than you have. Oh, all right.
Whoa!
Oh!
Let's go! Let's fucking go.
Thank you.
What is it? What is it?
All right, now we can twist it. Now that I twist it. We've got to. All I need is an 8 or higher.
Here's the one that he's redeeming, and here are the 2 going in.
3?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it was
Hanska.
3?
Thank you.
Holy shit, thank you.
Yeah, unreal.
You're the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All I need is an 8 or higher.
Oh, exhausted dragon with another twist!
You're not that tired.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not this dice. It needs to be one of these dice. Shar, wrap me in your warm blanket of darkness. It's not meant
It was
You
not
tried.
meant to be.
You tried.
It was not meant to
Fuck.
be.
All right.
Yorgrim.
That would have been so fucking money. God,
I will recklessly attack this hag, this horrible hag monster, with a great weapon expertise.
Okay.
So I'll roll at advantage and I'll take a -5 penalty to. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, that's all correct. And one is a natural 20.
Let's fucking go. We are gonna start drawing blood. Let's fucking go.
I'll let you have it.
Do you have
better.
Do you brutal critical yet?
I'll let you have it.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So interesting. So the Great Weapon Master attack that I declared adds, I believe it adds 10 damage to a hit. So I don't know if it would double that.
We only double
just
the dice
10.
you
So you roll 2d12 plus 15.
Have we done damage to her yet?
Not
Basically-
much.
Oh, we have
Basically,
now. We have now.
The chakram
Okay.
hit once or twice, but like basically no.
We've done like
I have
30
not.
damage.
I haven't hit her once. I haven't even made an attack roll. That's huge. We're all fucking done.
You know, once or twice. You gotta be able to roll in an attack. 37 points of damage.
Let it rip.
Let's fucking
Almost
go.
max.
Wow,
Well done.
that's a
amazing.
lot.
Well, you know.
Or was this when you were fighting Willie?
Oh, if I'd had my shovel.
37?
37.
No,
Yep.
Oh,
22
yes.
plus 15
yeah.
is 37.
Yep. I got you. Oh, shit, I'm almost out of battery.
Okay, wow. That's a lot.
Big old crit.
All right.
How's she looking? Dead?
She's looking like she's now bloodied.
Oh.
Maris is coming to end this shit. Let's go! Her turn first, though.
Oh, it is her turn. She is going to... Fuck, none of you are in a line. She is going to...
Yeah.
Who are the people up on by her liver?
Just Lethica and Jericho, but Jericho's all the way up. Lethica's on the ground.
But it's totally covered by fog, so I don't know if she can see that.
That's fine.
I don't think she'd be able to see into it at all.
No, she can't see into it, but if it's like she can sense it with magic or whatever, that's, you know. It all depends on
Yes,
what
she
she can
is
see,
going
or what she
to.
needs
She's
to
going
see.
to reach out and point her finger towards the ledge, and she's going to cast sleep on that area.
Oh.
So, which one of you has the lowest HP?
I have 10.
Oh,
35.
no, you don't.
Oh.
You have the lowest HP.
Yikes.
Who does?
Lethica.
Oh.
Double
There's a
damage.
final form to this boss fight, by the way. It's our boy.
I will
It's our
just.
boy in the mist.
I'll just walk out. I'll just walk out the butthole all the way back up, leave out the front door, and just never come back.
24
Of what?
is your hit points. Are your hit points higher or lower than 24?
I have 10 hit points. Dark elves can't be put to sleep magically.
Fuck! Goodbye, spell slut. You're both fine.
It makes it up for rolling 2 7s when I needed an 8 or higher.
I was born in the darkness.
She's going to reach out, and she is going to tendril Maggie McDuff.
Oh boy.
Oh! Cut some liver for Maggie McDuff. She's got an arm coming out of her back. No way.
I have extra on me.
Oh!
But I'm done.
And she
saving
is.
assholes.
She's going to pull Maggie McDuff into her, and she is going to make a bite attack.
Yeah, fuck that. I
What
can't
the
stop
hell?
that. I need to attack. I need to like do some paladin shit instead of just saving people.
Oh, gross.
How are those 2 different things?
Somebody
quote that?
Is it always 8 a tentative Lathander?
Paladins do nothing but smite things, okay? I don't even have a bonus action heal.
You watch as her jaw almost unhinges as a tendril reaches out and wraps around Maggie McDuff, doing a significant amount of damage. Maggie already looked weak as she falls forward, and she is pulled towards Stenoga. Thrown up into the air, her mouth opens unusually wide, and Maggie is dropped into her gullet and completely swallowed.
Oh no.
I can save
You can
her
take
by,
Maggie off of
I
the
can
board.
save her by smiting this horrific creature. as paladins are meant to
And
do.
that is her turn, Briggsy.
All right, do something, brother. Come on, let her rip. Voodoo gun!
I can't do anything! It's
I
start
live in
eating your way out
fucking
of the
fear
anus.
of Jericho's turn.
Oh, why did you say that?
Somebody quote that.
I mean,
What is this little guy?
That's my mask.
5.5.
I hope I make it to my turn because Jericho gets to
I'm
go
gonna
first.
see Maggie McDuff, who just did I perceive that she was helping us?
Obviously.
Okay. We gotta fucking kill this bitch! And I'm just gonna run up, and while I'm running, I'm gonna summon the cutlass into my hand and bring it down for an attack.
Okay.
I do still have my hair loose, boys.
And I miss.
You slip on some of the disgusting regurgitation. You see specks of seeping vomit coming down from around her mouth as if it was really hard for her to keep Maggie McDuff down. It's pulled on the floor as you slip in it and miss your shot.
Hold on.
Why? I just described what happened.
Am I still inspired? It lasts 10 minutes.
Inspired by what?
Bardic
It's like
Inspiration.
600
Yeah,
rounds.
Bardic
Oh, yeah.
He gave it to
100%.
you when you were rezzing.
It's
You would have it. That was like
600
2 rounds
inspired,
ago.
right?
Yeah.
600 rounds.
16?
That's her AC.
Let's fucking go.
You slip in this disgusting vomit, but you spin and slice into her, doing damage.
clumsily just drop my sword into her.
Thanks, Mr. Crossroads.
I just love.
you,
what I
Crossroads.
love is that Mikey is sitting across the table, just looking like none of this matters. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you land this attack.
I would like to make it to my turn. I would. I really would. Good hit. Good hit. 10.
15 points of damage.
Plus a buttload. Well done.
She takes the damage and she moves towards you. Her flesh almost.
16 points of damage, sorry.
Damn, I'm describing gross fleshy shit right now. And she pushes her poxed skin up against you. She moves her gigantic head down next to your ear and she says, I guess that's 2 good witches down. And she lets out a loud and horribly smelly belch directly into your face.
But you like that. You
Monsters won.
He just wants to die. He's ready to die.
Yeah.
Okay. Now is Maggie's turn. Jericho, you feel darkness. All around you, nothing but darkness. All you can hear are the flapping of wings. You feel feather after feather alight across your person. But you see nothing at first. And then you feel almost as if you're standing in some kind of strange tin can looking out at what had been exactly where you were, this room with Stenoga and all of your friends, but you're a tiny, small speck in a large iron cage. And you feel this body move, but you have no control over it. As all of you watch, as Jericho gets larger and larger and larger, black feathers begin to swirl around him. His eyes glow red, and he charges directly toward Stenoga. You see as his head sack flaps backwards in a very, almost mirroring what Stenoga had just done to Maggie McDuff. As his head flies backwards, hungry. This entity has tasted hags before, and it has a preference for them. You may RP this however you would like, Jericho.
At this point, you would see these feathers swirl more and more and more as the eyes flash red as two huge wings sprout out of the back of Jericho. One from each shoulder blade, and then 2 more down from either side. As he beats with 4 huge wings, and from the body of this
of the scarecrow, you see him resonate with this horrible, fiendish orange light. Not corporeal, but the horrific head of a demonic-looking crow. And where arms once were are orangey, translucent, fiendish-looking talons covered in feathers. As it unhinges his jaw and it lets out a horrible voice as it surveys the entire scene. Give me your secrets. Give me your flesh. Give me your power. Unhinge its jaw and lunge towards Stinago.
Okay. It is going to attempt to attack it with, and I'm not saying what.
Roll 2 shit hits.
And you watch as the head of this now crow-like entity latches on to her. This entity should not be large enough to bite down around the form of this being, but it stretches and stretches and stretches and does. It's not able to consume her, but...
Oh, shit.
Probably doesn't matter, but those wings probably cleared the mists. You know?
Yeah, probably.
Did some work. Kept your buddies hidden.
Yeah. Just saying.
Doing 40 points of damage as it bites down onto it.
That's a fuckload.
And just as quickly, coming into contact with this being, you see as Slippery Oswald slithers out and around and up around the neck. And with his twisting centipedal body, he twists the key still in the latch. And you watch as Jericho shrinks quickly, rises back up into the strange crow form, shrinks again as Raum lets out a horrifying yell and a no. Sorry, I'm telling you have to do this. And is locked back within the cage. Where Raum had been is now Jericho. You have 5 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, okay.
And you are unconscious.
Oh my god!
What does that even do?
He has no movement speed. He goes one more level, he dies. Like, it's really bad.
As soon as all the wings shrink back and you see this as it shrinks back and is sucked violently into the chest cage, you see 2 vicious evil eyes looking back and forth as they look momentarily, they linger momentarily in the eye sockets of Jericho, looking malevolently and evilly and down at Oswald before shrinking back, and Jericho looks at all of you and says, "I'm sorry," and then collapses into a pile.
Slippery Oswald, clearly with enough faculties to protect his mistress, ever the familiar, not willing to allow whatever this entity is to consume the woman before you. She is looking weak, but she still stands before you as she calls out to all of you. What the fuck is this? That's what she says.
She puts on her sunglasses.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
You wanna fuck?
Let's dance.
Come on down to
So what is this?
Come down to Electric Avenue. Come down to Electric Avenue.
She go fuck. This is so hard to do out of this.
What a perfect time for that.
It was badass.
It would have been badass.
More like
shoot
Matrix
around
style
the
fight
room.
music.
Slippery Oswald. With
You're
fucking...
sucked into Tron.
She calls out to all of you.
That's 2 of the good witches down now. Mother Midnight will love me, and as long as Golab dies, I'll be the favorite and the sister, whether you come with me or not. I'll be Mother Midnight's daughter. You can bet that my coven will rise. The Vermintoll coven will be spoken about for ages and ages to come. Give in to me, give in to your mother.
Jesus, that is horrifying.
No, I'm good.
That's what she's gonna call out to you as it's Marius's turn.
With unnaturally unbelievable speed for my size and strength, Marius comes flying from where he was hiding in the mist, which is now visible. So it's not as cool. I was going to come bursting out of the mist, but that's fine. And then my shield is gleaming, and my sword is alight with fire that is a deep blood red rose color. As I swing, say a prayer to Lathander, and strike. I'm going to use the Duchess's ability to take 1d4, to add 1d4, and make it an advantage. Ooh. I will take 4 points of damage because, you know what?
That
Just
guy
been rolling
loves
like
rolling.
hot fucking fire on myself all night. And regardless of the outcome, if I hit, I'm smiting this bitch all the way to the 9th level of hell.
Okay.
Get it.
Yeah, I'll take a 16 plus 7 is going to
That
be
hits.
a good enough.
Hits.
So that's going to be
Smite.
1d4, 1d8, 2d6, 2d8. Let's fucking go.
Oh!
About to give her the biz.
Roll that red one. That one's been 4 all the time.
No, I rolled that for damage. 4, 10, 14, 20, 22 plus 7 is 29 points of damage.
With 22 hit points left, how do you want to do this?
I want, like I said, I'm like dashing at
Sam
her.
Raimi, Andy.
Yeah, I am dashing at her with unbelievable speed, and I'm in midair, and my sword is already alight with this the fire of the blood red rose. It's as if there's a redouble, and from somewhere, I glow gold, and there's Lathander's light is here. As he guides my arm, and I cut deep as I can, striking true and trying to end her once and for all.
As you slice through, you all watch as the holy fire consumes Marius's blade as it singes into her flesh. Her pocks and her cysts burst and pop with the fire. As you slice into her, you see as you cleave her from one side of her head all the way down to one of her mouth nipples. You watch as she lets out a horrifying scream. She calls out for just a second.
No, I would be a daughter. No!
As she begins to burn and sizzle and pop. And as the fire consumes her, she explodes. You are all coated in viscera. And you see bits and pieces of centipedal hands, large centipedal arms and hands, as well as Stenoga. You have eviscerated and obliterated Slippery Oswald, as parts of them coat all of the walls. And all that you're left with in the very center of this room is a stinking, burning pile of body parts. And curled up in the very center, her hair singed, her face blackened by ash, critically wounded, no rise or fall to her chest, is Maggie Macduff. You are all on level 5, and that is where we'll end the session.
Holy
Let's
Yeah!
fucking go.
Smoke heads every day. Well done, team! Well done!
Oh my god!
That was dangerous.
We turned the odds.
So hard.
That was a tough
That
fight.
was fucking wild.
That was a banging fight. Let's go! God, I'm erect.
You mean you're a wreck?
Yes. Yes, Derek, yes.
We're not done. What's next?
Evantris
and
and motherfucking
There's no
chill.
chill.
I think it's going to be Evantris and Spill.
After every single stream session of D&D that we do, we turn the cameras over to a subscriber-only stream. It's one of the many perks that we like to give back to the people who support us month in and month out. But as has been a reoccurring theme, Evantris and Chill will be most likely for everyone still until we
Figure out what's going on.
Until we complete waging war with Twitch. We've also
have
received
another
a twist.
twist.
Oh, twist!
From a
It's,
combined effort from Asian Gimli and
Hinhamska.
Hinhamska. So
Thank you.
I really appreciate that.
We
Primal
definitely need
Biscuit,
them.
thank you for the follow if you're still here.
From downtown.
Thank you.
So we're going to turn the cameras over. We're going to talk about our favorite
And
moments.
that is our last episode of Edge of Midnight for this year.
Oh, almost got us.
God.
What a
Almost got us.
cliffhanger.
We'll be back in
you know?
January, so if you want to find out what happened to Maggie McDuff and what it's like for her to die, then I guess you should show up in January.
Yeah.
She ain't dying.
Well, she's not breathing.
Yeah, she's
She's
not
critically wounded. We've got Beneath Dark Wings this Saturday. We've got
What's beneath their wings?
Beneath Dark Wings is a session DM by Mike that's been going on for a couple of years now, and it's got everybody, and I believe there might be a special guest
Almost
appearance.
everybody.
Is that what I've heard? There's a
What?
special guest appearance in Beneath Dark
I
Wings?
don't know.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, well, maybe there is, maybe there isn't. There's some whispers amongst the
Mace will be
grapevines.
here on Saturday.
Okay, Mace will play with us on Beneath Dark Wings.
But also Liam Neeson.
Then we've got a bit of a break.
He finally picked up.
For the holidays. Then January 4th is our return of Edge of Midnight. And then the 14th, I believe, will be Icebound, which is DM'd by Derek. It's a once monthly on a Friday. Saturday's going to be 2 p.m.
I'm excited for a break.
Yeah, so we'll have a nice little break.
2 p.m.
I can figure out what to do with this stuff.
But we are doing Interest and Chill. We're going to talk about our favorite moments. We're going to answer all of your questions and comments, so don't go anywhere.
Definitely tune in for Icebound if you want not exciting battles like this, but to just slowly watch people starve to death.
Because that's what's happening.
Sometimes it's more exciting.
And I quote, Yornir is very more concerned now. Or less, he's less confident now. He has no hope now.
I had hope.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching. We're going to move over to the
We
jail.
love you.
But don't leave.